And should be delay. Should be delay. I don't think it is. All right, who's in the chat? If any one of you schmucks is in the chat, it's in the game. I'm gonna fight you. Call you out. All right, let's get into it. I think everything's working. Okay, so we've got Jakiro, Earthshaker,
10 seconds
and
remaining.
Clockwork Rubik. I don't think this is a
5
mid
seconds
Earthshaker.
remaining.
I think this is a J-Bay Earthshaker. Ooh, they get the Luna. That's the most brain-dead, high-impact carry there is this patch. Very powerful stuff right there. If you go late game into this Luna, all of a sudden you start getting fucking one shot. Level 20 and 25 talents on Luna are nuts. Combine that with a Conda.
5 seconds remaining. Radiant team picked.
Medusa. I don't actually know this carry matchup, but I'm sure it's fine.
Ten seconds remaining.
I'm really
5
interested in
seconds
this
remaining.
Mippitz Naticus matchup. Is Mips playing mid for this team, or did they? I think they sent him. I think Mips is not. What is he playing? Is he playing carry? Is he playing off lane? What's the deal with Mips? I thought he was playing off lane in pubs for a while, but maybe that was like 6 months ago, and now he's switched it up. He's got to be. It's got to be Mips mid, right?
Dire team pick.
Is this a 3 Earthshaker? Is this a zombies Earthshaker? I don't see Nate playing this middle. Maybe he is.
10 seconds remaining.
Maybe they're flexing it still. I'm not sure.
5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban.
Elder Titan.
So this has got to be a P3 Elder Titan. Elder Titan's a bit of a
10
funky hero.
seconds
The way you
remaining.
play the lane against it is pretty different from the way you play the lane
5
against
seconds remaining.
a lot of other heroes. And I'm not sure if Tybor has the experience playing against a lot of Elder Titans, so this lane could get a bit
Radiant team
interesting.
ban.
You really want to block all the neutral
Radiant
camps you
team
can
back.
against this Elder Titan hero, so that in order for him to get up stacks with his spirit, he has to send the spirit really far away. And we'll see if Tybor is able to identify that. Though the attack speed slow on the Elder
10
Titan
seconds remaining.
is pretty potent from the Jakiro, I would I
5
think this
seconds
Jakiro has a good
remaining.
matchup into the ET anyways. So. Viper Band coming out. Okay, so they still think that they need a Naticus hero. Naticus does have the final pick here, assuming he's not playing the Shaker. They still need a mid here for Mippitz.
10 seconds remaining.
Mmm.
5
Tasty
seconds
sandwich.
remaining.
All right, we got Toasty. Toasty, get out of here. Toasty, get out of my channel. Get.
Dire team pick. Ten seconds.
All right. I just told Naticus to tell Toasty to get out of here. I don't know. I don't think the delay's working. I was unable to get it to work. I don't know why, but Twitch broadcasting settings was like getting in the way or something. And either button I clicked didn't put it up. What can you do?
Radiant team pick.
Marcy last pick. Okay, this Marcy Luna lane, is this, or is Marcy Luna? The Marcy Luna combo as the game goes on is pretty powerful. If Luna's able to stand her ground due to the extra lifesteal, it could be,
seconds remaining.
I could definitely see it being a problem.
Choose your hero.
Zeus last pick from Naticus. Now Zeus doesn't scale super well. But I guess they have the Medusa to scale. And does kind of dump a ton of damage. This Ben's Jezerit Luna set's certainly something. All right, predictions. What do we got for some predictions here? I think Mippit's lineup is going to group early with a couple items on Yuumi Luna. And then I guess Sexpertease has good deep push. The Mipp's ET is just so scary. And he must know something that I don't about the matchup into Medusa. Does it just chunk? I mean, does Medusa doesn't care the armor though, right? This is a tough one. I feel like the Dire
Prepare for
lineup
battle.
is easier to play. So I'm going to give it to Dire. I'm going to give this game one to Dire, to the Mippitz. I think their idea is pretty straightforward. It's like you hook shots in. And then you got potatoes coming in over the top. And then Yumi's just gonna poke. Though they have a lot of control. Both teams have a lot of control. So it'll likely come down to execution. There's not a... I don't believe that this is a huge outdraft on either side. I guess I could see Dire struggling a little bit in the mid game with some damage. Maybe some damage issues. No, Rubik doesn't do a crazy amount of damage. He does have some good spells to seal. All of Jakiro's spells are good, especially Ice Path. A lot of Shaker spells are really solid if you can get Fissure. I feel like it's going to come down to what this Mips Elder Titan could get done. Big 5v5 clash coming up. Zyq walks in. They're going to walk away. Alright, never mind. Nobody even sent out a love tap. Alright, let's check out last hits and denies. Got this deep ward. Guess it'll be looking for... Who's going to be looking for crows? Shea Doctor looking for crows. Did he place this ward? Is this a Shea Doctor? No, that's his IQ ward. Alright. This should be a free lane for the Zeus middle into potatoes. I don't see what this Marcy does into a Zeus. Early pause. Door. Rage. Sound delay. Sorry, potatoes issue. Unlucky. Not a good start having a 2-second delay. I'm gonna use this time. To eat more of my sandwich. Right. What do we think of this top lane? Double melee into Clockwork seems pretty scary. I don't think they'll ever have kill threat on Yumi. Nyx is kind of a useless hero in lane. Oh my goodness. Zyq. The blood grenade. Oh, is it gonna get him? He's gonna get him. No, he wasn't. Maybe if he threw it earlier, he could have got an extra right click in. Maybe a beam from Luna and he dies.
Denied.
Second beam. Alright, Mips versus Toasty. Oh, what a bonk. Yo, he raised his briefcase. It was threatening the donk. Oh, there we go. Yeah, this ZQ clock and Luna lane is should really destroy this incredibly weak lane. this double melee. Neither of these heroes do anything at all. There's no threat to this Luna. Nice Ravage coming out. This Mippitz Shea Doctor lane has got like 15,000 MMR. Oh my god, the briefcase. Oh, the briefcase. Oh my goodness. Alright, it's already, the side lanes are already getting out of control a little bit. Luckily for Nadicus, he's smashing potatoes. Absolutely smashing him.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Both of these camps are blocked. I think this is oh, is that blocking? Yeah, that's blocking. I think this is a mistake. I think you want to spawn this camp. Mippitz would know better than me though. Toasty walking up. Or sorry, Zombies expert walking up. J-Bay doing Nyx Assassin things. Uh-oh, Tybor has to give up the Lotus. Potatoes with a jump in. Nadicus has no heavenly jump. He does get pretty low here. Oh, Potatoes full HP is actually doing okay. He's able to stand in this lane. Shea Doctor getting a little bit low. Pings come out from J-Bay top. He's gonna zap some more creeps. Good pull. Toasty gets caught by a Zyku rotation. This rotation is so powerful. Oh my goodness, what a great move from Zyku. Making that rotation down bottom. He's got the Windlace and the Boots of Speed, so he's not losing a ton of time running around. That's 2 deaths now for this Toasty Medusa. Still level 2. Gonna have a bit of a rough one. I don't think this lane gets easier. Zyku actually sticks around. He is gonna get spotted by that. He should know that they have a ward here now. Doesn't have a D ward. Doesn't have any detection for it. Just gonna head back top. Yumi's absolutely chilling in this lane though, because J-Bay doesn't put any pressure, and certainly neither does Zombies. Nadicus chunking Potatoes a little bit, gets him down to half HP. Mippitz is a little low. He does have the healing Lotus. He's going phase. It looks straight into Ags. So with the Ags, he's able to.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
What does it do? What does it do? He gets magic immunity. He gets BKB'd, right? When the spirit returns. 2 seconds per affected enemy hero. So you hit 2 heroes. That's 4 seconds. So up to 10 seconds of BKB. Potatoes makes a jump on Nadicus. He's gonna throw him back. Nate with the jump. Oh, he's got mana for lightning bolt. I don't think there's enough damage. He's gonna take a walk down to the bounty rune. Lane's going actually going okay for Zombies. Not the greatest, but he hasn't died yet. Zyku chasing him away, gonna yoink up that Lotus. Oh my goodness, the briefcase, it hurts. Mippitz just threatening the smack. Uh-oh. Just as I say that, Toasty and Zyku connect for kill on the Zombies. Who got this? Who got the power rune? Marcy got the power rune. Unlucky. The briefcase. Oh my goodness. So much damage. So with this Ags is actually super powerful against every single one of the every one of the enemies. Oh my goodness, he hurts. He hurts. Oh. Oh my goodness, this Elder Titan. It does so much damage. You don't expect it, and it just comes in. Oh, power rune? Who got it? J-Bay. J-Bay snatches it away. Zombie's almost level 6. He's been getting a lot of solo XP here because J-Bay's been doing Nyx Assassin things, mind flaring jungle creeps. Mipp's well on his way to his Ags. Is he going? I figured he, oh, we got people dying. Nadicus connects with a ult on the Tybor. Medus gets slept. Is Mipp's gonna? This could be deep. He has no HP to play with. Thinks better of it. Changed his mind. Oh, zombie's in trouble. The Eclipse. Oh, down he goes. 1 to 6 coming out of the lanes. Jump on a Nadicus. Potentially a kill here. Yumi or Potatoes gets a solo kill on Nadicus. It's actually a disaster. All pretty much. I mean, even all lanes won by the Dire. Mid you could argue is a draw, but drawing against Marcy, I don't know if that's what you're really looking for as this Zeus. Nadicus gonna smoke up top with the Zamp damage. Needs to find a kill on this Luna. Slows game down again. But Zombie's gonna go down before that even happens. He was kind of, what was he even doing up here? He was contesting a pole or something by himself. Maybe he thinks they didn't have kill threat because Eclipse was down. Is IQ gonna rotate bottom? They're probably gonna make a go on Toasty. Toasty has no mana to play with. He does have a 12 stick, but I don't really think it's gonna matter if Zyq walks in here with battery assault. Oh, this is so scary. He gets stunned. Mipp's attack speed slowed from the dual breath. He's gonna bail out Nadicus with the saving TP. Going on to Shea Doctor. Shea Doctor might go down here. That should be enough damage. Thunderbolt. Tybor on the backside. Gonna go down to Potatoes. Good rotation. 1 for 1 at the end of the day. Is Mipp's gonna make another go? Yes, they are. Potatoes in, immediately blown up with the unleash. Nadicus looks like he's gonna be next to fall. He does have a heavenly jump, but surely this is just delaying the inevitable. There it is. Potatoes with a double. Oof. Did zombies not have echo? I feel like that might have been turnable with an echo, but maybe he just feeds with both of them. 4K lead already at 10 minutes. This game is getting out of control a little bit. J-Bay has 6. He needs to get something done with this first ultimate here and get his game going and get himself into the Dagon. Luna does kind of like to play separated from the team, at least for a little bit, until he has his Manta and his first couple items. Maybe a BKB this game, Manta BKB, before he really commits to the death ball. Looks like he's gonna go Dragonlance. Dragonlance is fine. Tanks you up a little bit. It's kind of everything that you want. No issues with the Dragonlance. Their high ground is pretty strong. here on the side of the Radiant. I guess we're not quite at talking about high ground yet at this point in the game, but they could delay it for a while, and I think this Medusa does become insane with a 6 slot this game, with a 25 talent. Zombies expert. Gonna get poked again. Oh, potentially in too deep. J-Bay, is he gonna be able to save him? Oh, he misses. It's a disaster. Killing spree for Yuumi. All 3 dire cores sitting pretty on top of the leaderboard. Zyku's had some fantastic rotations this game on Clockwork.
That should help.
He's how many kills has he been a part of?
Top tower is under attack.
He's been a part of 8 of their 13. Most on the team. Well done, for sure. Now he's sitting under this sitting under these wards, so that's not gonna work out. Good wards up by Tybor to spot this rotation.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Now I don't think this Luna dies any more solo to J-Bay.
Radiant's bottom
He's got too much
tower is under
HP.
attack.
I think J-Bay's got kill threat only on solo kill, only on Rubik, but maybe not even then. Rubik is pretty tanky with the safety bubble as well, and he's gonna be hugging his cores.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
He's gotta find his place in this game as this Nyx assassin. Otherwise, the game can get a little difficult. If you miss your timings on this hero, it's very sink or swim. Oh, missing kills bottom. Tybor goes down. Hopefully he got at least a wave. His tower's going to follow soon.
Dire's middle tower is under Radiant's bottom tower has
Yasha
fallen.
done for Toasty. Bottom of the cores, unfortunately. Nidicus building into the phylactery just to get some bursts, but I feel like this timing is missed. The enemy cores are unfortunately just too far ahead. Luna gonna clean up this stack. J-Bay leeching the XP. Tybor goes down again.
Radiant's top tower is under
Connected
attack.
on by potatoes, and Zyku looked like. J-Bay biding his time. Looks like Zombies wants to get a kill here. He has Blink Dagger, but he's gonna run into Shea Doctor first. Just kidding, he blinks over him. Nidicus snatches that up. Can they get out though? Can they get out?
Dire's middle tower is under
J-Bay
attack.
goes down. That's fine if Zombie gets out. Good fight for the Radiant. Radiant need to slow this game down. Give their Medusa time to get into his manta,
Radiant's
and then
middle tower is
and then
under
Butterfly,
attack.
and I think it's always the question: do you need BKB as Medusa this game? He's gonna get gone on by Mipp's bottom. Mipp's has got his Ags done. Do you need BKB to play this game on Medusa? J-Bay potentially. J-Bay chasing.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, Mips is gonna get away. He's too fast. TP's home. Random ice path. Nope. Unlucky. Zombies goes down again. 5-1. Having a rough one this game. Or 5-1. Yikes.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Nidicus gonna get hunted by potatoes. He gets the jump away. That's a defusal done for this Marcy.
Radiant's top tower is
this Medusa actually is just gonna melt to potatoes. Natikus gonna go down. He gets hunted down in his own jungle. No rotations from anybody. Left out to dry. I guess Zombies was dead and Tybor was just too far away. There's an Echo. Echo back from Shea Doctor. He says, whatever you can do, I can do better. Tybor's gonna go down. There's bleeding everywhere. 3-20. 2 more kills for the Dire, and then the game gets very spooky.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
The map is just so small for the Radiant right now. We'll see how they're able to drag, but 17 minutes, still no Manta yet on this Medusa. Is IQ hunting, shoving him out of the well. What is this area called? It's called the well, right? Something like that. Mipp's having a free game. What's he going next? He's got something coming out on the Crow. His shard. Alright, what does ET shard do? Okay, so his shard is what lets him go to it. So he's able to stomp in and then appear on his shard, spell immune. Or debuff immune, rather. Zyq, big hook shot in on Toasty. Toasty gonna get fucking juggled back and forth. He gets placed outside. 2 shot from this Marcy with the defusal. Potatoes is in. Mippitz is in. Oh, they got too many kills. Now it's 3-2-3, not 3-2-2. Unfortunate. Natikus manages to escape the Eclipse from Yuumi, but is it just delaying the inevitable? Maybe J-Bay. J-Bay with his free pathing, potentially looking for this connection on Yuumi. Stun, Dagon, Mind Flare. Nice. A bit of a silver lining for this Radiant side that Natikus is connecting on the kills. Just kidding. Shea Doctor says, you shall not kill my Luna for free. J-Bay is going to get found too on the backside. Oh no. Not like this. Yep. Can't hide from the spirit. Bonk, bonk. How hard does this guy hit? He hits for 350 damage. 19 minutes into the game. Jakiro gets 4 shot. J-Bay gets 4 shot. Alright, BKB coming out for Marcy. Once he has his BKB done, he is untouchable by the Radiant lineup. So anybody that he goes on will die. And they have no save. They have no save on the side of the Radiant. No Shadow Demon. No Tusk. Nothing. Potatoes has a free game. He's got an Invis room bottled. We'll see what he looks to do with this completed BKB. Certainly he's gonna go find a core. Manta done for the Luna. Going straight into the Conda. I can agree with it. He's had a pretty free game. I would like to see him get a BKB at some point. Just kind of as an insurance factor, you know. He can still die. We did see that he can still die. Really the only way for the Radiant back in the game is to kill him a whole bunch of times, and BKB prevents that. Though I'm sure the Condo's totally fine at this point. He's just gonna do absurd damage. Toasty does complete up the Manta, looking in towards the Butterfly. He needs some sort of evasion to not get absolutely eviscerated by this Marcy. And the Luna. I do like the Butterfly pickup here. J-Bay trying to make some space, but it is all for naught. Gonna go down. Ooh, Shea Doctor with a very quick blink. good game sense coming out from him.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Now Mippitz has just kind of been able to sit here bottom alone for a while. They did try to go on him earlier, and I think he just kind of ran away. $12K lead at 22 minutes here for the Dire. 4-26. Certainly not an easy mid game coming up here for the Radiant. Alright, so Mippitz sees, he should see the Talisman of Evasion. I know he's got Daedalus queued up. I wonder if he will switch that to an MKB. I wonder if he cares. Maybe he thinks that the Daedalus is better just against everybody else. Scouting ult should spot out this smoke. J-Bay scoots by. Zombies expert. Shoving some waves. Ooh, very close. Almost caught by Shea Doctor. Is he gonna get him? Whew. He was like, you saw him like half go through his attack his cast animation of telekinesis. Like just like twitched a little bit there as he was looking for that lift.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Roche on the plate for the Dire. Should be a pretty quick one. No contest from Radiant. Use this time to get the lanes out.
Dire's structures are fortified. Dire are scanning. Dire's middle tower. Roshan has fallen to the Dire.
Force staff done for Nadicus just to give him a little extra distancing from this Marcy. I think is important. Because anybody this Marcy gets on just dies, and he doesn't want it to be him. MKB, Marcy's got the MKB queued up, so I guess they've identified that the Marcy will go on the Medusa. So Elder Titan will clean everybody else up. So he'll go for the Daedalus. He's got the Mask of Madness too. Oh my god. So when Mippitz goes in, he's gonna Spirit and Stomp. Now the scouting ult coming out from the Nadicus Zeus. And then he's gonna pop Mask, and somebody is gonna get briefcased. J-Bay pulling waves. Rubik stolen Vendetta. Uh-oh, J-Bay knows. J-Bay knows. It's not like this, J-Bay. Oh, he got two shot. Oh, that's disgusting. Oh my goodness. Shea Doctor still hunting with Vendetta. Potatoes, BKBs. That's two gone. Chasing for more. Diffusal to slow down the Zeus. Nate's gone two. Three in a matter of a moment. Again, kind of where was Tybor? Maybe Nadicus lives with an ice path. The BKB had run out. Didn't quite get the memo that they were fighting top.
Radiant's top tower is under
and just
attack.
Nothing this Medusa can do at this point. Too far behind.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Tier 2s are on the menu for the Dire. Every one of them has got farm. Clockwork's got the Glimmer and the Solar Crest. Shea Doctor Blink working on the Ags. I think it's actually on the way.
Radiant's middle tower is
Full
under
Ags
attack.
done for the Shea Doctor. Tons of good spells to steal. J-Bay does have the Dagon done. Looking in towards the Kaya. I don't think it changes anything when the when the enemy
Radiant's
team
middle tower has fallen.
starts their death ball. Age is still up for 2 minutes.
The earth thanks you.
I guess they're looking for a pick here. Looking for a pick off. Whose ward is this? This is IQ ward. They see him. They know he's going top.
Dire are scanning.
They're gonna chase him. Chase him through. Do they know? They might not know he went through. Radiant are doing a good job of staying out on the map and at least finding a little. Finding a little bit. What tier 3 does Nadicus get? Elven Tunic. Yeah, evasion. It's pretty
Radiant's
good.
middle tower is under
Oh,
attack.
no, he doesn't go Elven Tunic. Sticks with the Whispers. More spell damage. Alright, the push. The push is here. Yuumi is ready. Nadicus is dead. No buyback.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Ooh, zombies. Brings everybody back. Everybody's back to the base. Except for J-Bay. He's busy. Busy farming. 20 seconds still left on the Sages.
Under attack.
Creep wave coming in.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
That's the
Radiant's
tower.
middle tower has fallen.
Tybor dead in one. Bop. Oh, that's an Axe Macropire.
Radiant's middle barracks has fallen.
Toasty down to half HP. Big echo coming out right as the Aegis ends. Great timing from zombies. Unfortunately, Potatoes is just far too strong. Ult pop from the Medusa getting completely controlled. They're able to take Potatoes down. Zyq looks like he's going to go down next. Oh, Glimmer Cape. Shea Doctor's in. Mippitz, the real carry, coming in with the briefcases. He thought he had him. He gets him with the last turn. Another stomp. Briefcase. Tybor dies. Mippitz running away.
Let the increate's hands.
You know, they held. Radiant did hold. Toasty stayed alive. Amazing timing from Zombies Expert to get the Luna just as the Aegis was ending. Their high ground is very scary on the side of the Radiant. I think they could. You know, they still have their melee. It is
Dire's
healing.
middle tower is under attack.
They have at least another couple minutes. Dire will take Roche before they go again. So they'll have all their cooldowns. If this game goes another 10 minutes though, does it get easier? Does it get easier? Medusa has the butterfly done. But on the same vein, Marcy has the MKB done. J-Bay eyeing him up. Zap. Bonk. Yoink. J-Bay finds another.
Blessings upon a loyal warrior.
Mippitz cleaving now? 100% cleave. He didn't have that in the last fight. Oh my goodness. This hero farms fast now. Oh, is he going to find J-Bay? Run, J-Bay! Run! Oh my goodness. Holy shit. That's a lot of damage. Nadicus gonna get fucking beamed. Half HP from one beam, dude. One hit and I am die. Alright, well. That's probably 2 lanes right here.
Radiant's middle
There's the
barracks
mid racks
has fallen.
gone. Okay, well they're happy with 1. Roche is up in a minute and a half, so that'll be their next objective. All of Radiant is corralled in the base. The whole map is free for the Dire. Aether picked up on this Rubik. Shea Doctor can just sit so far back. Fantastic ward out from him right there. He'll spot any attempt unless they smoke out. They are, which they are, so they won't actually get picked up by this ward. Zombies needs to connect with them. This needs to be a 5v5. J-Bay hunting. Oh, if they're able to find this Luna, this is so good. Can they burst him? They're able to burst him. Fantastic. They need to get Roche here. They need to get an Aegis on Toasty. 26 seconds. They should have time. They need to keep somebody in the pit. I think the Dire actually can fight this. They might not be the cleanest fight, but I think they can delay, you know. They can delay with Rubik spells and stomping in the pit, and they'll always have vision with Rocket Flare. Roche is up. They need to go now if they want to do it. They need to go now. It's so scary though, because Dire's got really good poke. And they can always keep tabs with this Rocket Flare.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire are scanning.
Is IQ gonna walk in? He misses. He misses. He misses. The zombies. Oh, Shea Doctor's gonna go down. Potatoes is in. He didn't press his BKB. He didn't BKB. It's all turning around. Mippitz briefcases Naticus on the backside, but he might pay for this with his life. It's a 4v1. They're throwing. Oh no, this is a free roast for the Radiant. Amazing fight. Able just kind of to pick off one and then another. Full Scotty done now on this Medusa. Medusa is catching back up, getting into that critical mass. Once he has this Daedalus done, it'll be no joke. The Medusa certainly can stand her ground, but only when Stone Gaze is active. Is IQ gonna try something funky? I think he should. I think you go for this. I go for this. He's in! He has no slot! He does have a slot. Toasty gets it though. Big damage coming in from Luna. Again, no BKB pressed. Pressed it afterwards. Toasty going down, getting low. Luna is gonna win this man fight. Can they kill him twice? Buyback from Zyq. This Dusa dies twice, unfortunately. Shea Doctor kind of low, but they will get him in the end. Gem on the deck. Zyq says, "Thank you very much." Should be another lane here. Oh, they have buyback on the Medusa. A glimmer of victory,
Dire's middle tower
but then it's taken away. Well, they will have everybody up if they want to defend this. It's absolutely gonna kill.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
the economy of this Medusa, and she probably won't get
Radiant's
into
top tower is
her full
under
data
attack.
list, which I do think she needs. If you can let one Rex go, oh my goodness, that's Ag's Macropyre stolen. For this
Radiant
Jakira,
structures
or
are
for the
fortified.
Rubik. If a fight breaks out, that is very scary. Yep. Okay, so they are able to deter the push. I wonder why. I feel like you go for it. At least force the buyback. Is there an item that they're waiting for? Maybe Eclipse to be up. BKB on Marcy, maybe? Guess they were just waiting cooldowns. There's the Ag's Macropyre lift up into it. Ultimately, doesn't really get that much done. Toshi's back alive though, the big bad Medusa. Ready to do the deeps. Gets slapped. Zombie's gonna get thrown to the low ground. Ags himself back to the high ground. Mippitz is in! Oh my goodness, the damage is insane! Zyku's in as well, but he's not gonna be so lucky. He doesn't have spell immunity like Mippitz does. Tower's gonna fall. Big echo. Doesn't really actually, just kidding. The echo was very loud, but it didn't do a whole lot. They're holding though, they're holding. 4v5. This is a scary push from the Dire
Dire's
actually.
bottom tower is under
Yeah, they're gonna
attack.
back up. Alright, so the Radiant, they have made it to late game. They have survived the death ball of the Luna. The Luna is now 25. Lucid Beam hits an additional target, and
Dire's
2
bottom tower is under attack.
Moonglaves get fired on the Lucid Beam. So that's 4 Glaives all bouncing around. Okay, so Luna gets the MKB2, is able to hit this Medusa. Zeus scaling up into the refreshers, about halfway there. So Radiant definitely have damage. They definitely have damage to deal with the Dire. And the Dire's they're not a particularly tanky team. Luna's only got 3,000 HP. Marcy's got even less, 2,000. And Mippitz only has 3,000. I mean, he is magic immune for a lot of it. Oh, holy smokes, this Elder Titan is going to hit hard with this Basher. Just a matter of if he can get in there. So he picks up the MKB2. This Butterfly actually doing pretty much nothing at this point. Just giving some damage. Just some damage on the Butterfly. Alright, we wait next Roshan. 5 more minutes.
Gold for my forward.
5 more minutes of farm time. Alright, we've got a BKB completed on Earthshaker now. Smoke up from the Radiant. Let's see if they're going to be able to find people. J-Bay is scouting. If they could find Mippitz, this would be fantastic. Zyku counter scouting. They're going to pop on Zyku. That's not really the find that you want, but I guess you'll take it. Shay Doctor's got Enchant Totem. He's hopping everywhere. Manages to escape. You know, it's a find. It's not really the one that you wanted. You're okay with that. That's a good death from Zyku right there. He's going back for the late game pipe against Zeus. I actually agree with this pickup. I think pipe is absolutely necessary when you're playing against Zeus. no matter the patch. Seems like the auras are kind of falling out of favor in the pro scene. Anyways, most teams are just scaling up into like a first item BKB and then getting really tanky. You see like the classic Falcons draft of 3 big tanky strength cores, and then it's kind of just like, all right, like you got 15,000 cumulative HP to get through, like come try me. And not really particularly tanky core duos coming out from this RD2L draft here. J-Bay certainly lost. Did he get a crow at least or something? How did he even get spotted out all the way out there? Shard for the Luna. Lunar Orbit Pog. Definitely not overshadowed by Lucent Beam. Zombies looking for a kill, looking for a catch. Not gonna be the case here. Alright, any new items? Medusa has the data list done. Holding buyback, looking for the BKB.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Ag's done for the Jakiro now, so you got the gutters, the ice path gutters. That'll help once the BKBs start getting low here for the Dire.
Dire's top tower is under
Ag's, or sorry, Refresher getting closer, but can I ping it? No, I can't. Not quite there yet. J-Bay's got the Dagon 5 maxed all the way out. What's that? Or a sheep? No, that's an Octarine. Octarine for Earthshaker. Potatoes looking. Gets spotted by those creeps. Zombies is out. No, the Radiant are doing a fantastic job of drawing this game out. They've won a couple crucial fights. That first high ground defense, of course, probably the main one. Really vibe checked, speed checked the Dire. Didn't get run over, which maybe if the fight would have gone a little bit differently, the game would have just ended. But they managed to hold. Deuce is nearly into her 6th slot. Got one more item to replace. Do I think the BKB is the item? I think Swift Blink would also be really cool. And because this Medusa is untouchable during Stone Gaze, so if she's able to Stone Gaze and then just blink into the middle of the enemy team, they don't have great like counter positioning to deal with it. I mean, they have a little bit, but when the Medusa's in there on top of you, they have a lot of control. So any combo with this Earthshaker could deem really, really, really deadly, and I think the Swift Blink lets that happen. Vendetta on Vendetta action. One of them knows though. Shea Doctor knows. Clash coming up here soon. Roshan is up. The lead has grown to 19k, though I don't think it matters at this point in the game. 45 minutes in. Sure, it's a little bit of a lead, but Radiant have all the tools that they need at this point to at least hold a high ground defense. I think fighting them out here for this rush could be a little scary. Oh, it is a good spot for Earthshaker to fight. Big echo on these 3 in here could be very dangerous. They're gonna psych you with an amazing smoke pop. Oh, J-Bay with the steal! Oh. It was not meant to be. BKB pop from Potatoes. Full retreat on everybody. Nadicus makes it out. Toasty needs to leave. He's going to get hunted by... Oh, he's going to get caught. Oh, no. Does he have buy? He does have buy. Oh, now he doesn't have Stone Gaze. Oh, he's running. Save him, Tybor. Save him. Tybor playing the bodyguard. Gets aggressively force-staffed. They managed to save... Toasty lives. Oh, I thought he was dead for sure. But the base is up. 3v5 hold. No buyback for either of these two.
Radiant's top barracks has fallen.
No Stone Gaze.
Dire's bottom
Aegis
tower
on the
is under
Luna.
attack.
This is a very hard hold. Very tough hold right here. This might be Megas. I don't think it's the game though. Unless something
Radiant's
disastrous
bottom tower
happens.
is under attack.
Ooh. Every time this Elder Titan stomps, it's so scary. Oh my goodness, Nate gets one shot. He does have buyback. Gotta use it here soon.
Radiant structures are fortified.
There's the buy. This is Megas. JB misses his Vendetta stun, Impale stun, but he does get the kill. Potatoes buys back immediately. Clockwork is in. One loosened beam, and I am die for Anicus. That's a dieback. Toasty with a rapier. It is all on his shoulders. What can he do? Stunned for so long. Oh, he needs to press his BKB. Sad. Alright, that's the game. GG. GG. Potatoes takes it.
Dire victory.
Well, I think that was kind of just the Radiant lost all 3 lanes, and then they got absolutely smothered in the mid game, and really were unable to put anything together for the better part of 30 minutes. And then they had one hold, which delayed the game for another 20 minutes. You know, Mippitz just made sure to check all the boxes. They were very methodical. They didn't go high ground. Unprepared. They always made sure that they had the Aegis, and they very methodically closed out this game. The game's very easy to play when you're a Luna and you press your one Lucent Beam skill, and then you one shot or two shot the enemy cores. So this Luna hero, very, very powerful, very, very scary, and it's just so easy to play. You farm. If you can't lane, you farm the jungle. Farm up to your Conda. Get your 20 talent. Get your 25 talent. And then the game just plays itself. This next game too, I'm gonna need Sexpertease to draft some stronger lanes. Losing all 3 lanes, or losing 2 and drawing the mid lane just isn't gonna cut it in playoffs, unfortunately. All right, I'm gonna eat the rest of my food. Yeah, this 10-minute core net worth difference is just, if in a pub this feels insurmountable. You know, they did a really good job of drawing this game out so long just because their high ground was nuts, but Yeah, come 40 minutes. This is a hard ask for any team to defend against. All right, Luna finishes up an 18-minute Manta. I guess Medusa also had an 18-minute Manta, just about, but a couple more items on this Yumi Luna. And then right as 27-minute butterfly done, and then MKB done in 2 minutes for the Luna. Like 5 minutes for the Marcy, and 6 minutes. So so Medusa got 6 minutes out of this butterfly before before it was useless, which is unfortunate. At 28 minutes, Toasty had not yet played the game. This is kind of unacceptable, I think, from the carry player perspective. Yeah, I know the game is hard, but you gotta find impact somewhere. Whether it's defending, like you don't want to be making moves really, like aggressive moves, but certainly TPing to defend towers and whatnot is like good plays. Just having no impact at 28 minutes is game losing for sure. Not that anybody really had any impact at 28 minutes. Oh my god, look at these score lines. 0-8, 1-6, 2-6. Yeah, how many kills did they? I think the Dire only had like 4 kills at at 28 minutes or something. It was a rough one. It was a rough one for sure. Definitely need some better lanes, some stronger lanes. Specifically this off lane. I think needs to have more impact. The Nyx Assassin really offers nothing in the lane, and neither does the Earthshaker. It just gives this Luna a free game. And then, yeah, it's hard.
Five seconds remaining.
All right, into game
Dire
2.
team ban.
I think you ban Luna. I think it's too easy to play. It's too straightforward. It does
10
too much.
seconds remaining.
The 20 and 25
Radiant
talent are
team ban.
bonkers.
Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining.
DK quap bans coming up
5
for Mippitz.
seconds remaining.
They're definitely targeting Naticus. I think he's a player that definitely suffers a little bit of
Radiant team ban.
from a hero puddle situation in RD2L. I think he plays a couple heroes significantly
10
better
seconds remaining.
than the rest, and I think there's only a few heroes that
Radiant team ban.
that he can really carry on from the mid lane. He is the high MMR on Sexpertease. I think he's 8K and change
remaining.
or so, rank 500
5 seconds remaining.
in North America. And DK, Quap, and Storm are definitely heroes that can take over a game and can carry a game. They lane well, and then they all scale. And I think that's kind of what you're looking for out of the mid from Naticus. I don't think Zeus scales very well,
Dire team
so that's why I'm
ban.
not a huge fan of him picking up that Zeus
Dire
hero.
team pick.
Not going to be able to carry a game come 50 minutes on Zeus. Just the damage wasn't there, you know. I mean, it's a Zeus. It does a lot of damage, but it doesn't really do a
10
lot of
seconds.
damage.
Radiant team pick.
So there's the Luna steal. I actually can agree with this. However, Shadow Demon is still in the pool.
Dire team ban.
They go for clock. I think on Shea Doctor is a gamer. He plays Shadow Demon. I think you pick it up and give it to him. Makes it very hard for this
Dire
Luna to
team
play her
ban.
game. I do like the clock though. Zyku got a ton done. I was very impressed with his lane. I think he kind of won both of the side lanes on the
Radiant
clockwork.
team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
They banned the J-Bay. What was it? Dark Willow? You know, the biggest oversight.
Radiant team pick.
Ban the Abba. I think that's a classic Tybor hero.
Dire team pick.
They go back to the Rubik. I think that's probably alright. I think I definitely would have preferred a Shadow Demon, but it's definitely a hero that you need to have games on recently to feel confident about and do well on. And if Shea
10
Doctor
seconds remaining.
hasn't picked it up, hasn't dusted off
5
the
seconds
rust,
remaining. Dire team pick.
then certainly it's fine just to go back to a Rubik. Okay. Lich Luna, very powerful
10
lane.
seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
There's like no way, there's no two heroes in Dota that stand up to a Lich Luna in a lane. There just isn't. Luna is probably the strongest laning carry in the game. Maybe Shadow Fiend's stronger, but
certainly up there. Very powerful hero. Lich also excels in the lane. His Frost Blast does a ton of damage. And if anybody walks up, they're just gonna get nuked down. I'm trying to think of heroes that kind of would be able to stand up into this lane, and none are really coming to mind. Maybe like a Visage. A Visage could do okay. I don't know if Mippitz is a Visage player though. Just because the Visage loves to brawl and is going to get a lot of stacks of the of whatever it is. I don't know the ability name. Hoodwink. I've been playing a lot of this Hoodwink hero in pubs, and it's really fun, and it scales, and you can carry games on it from the 4 position while like not griefing. Like the hero wants to go Gleipnir, and then you can just like scurry in trees and like acorn bounce waves and just like keep the waves pushed, and you find farm yourself. It's so nice, and you just turn into a 4th core in pubs.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Potatoes Puck. I think this is one of his signature heroes, right? Is he like a... He's at least 25 Puck, I think. Terrorblade. What the heck? Who does Yumi think he is? Satanic? Well, I'll see if this TB is able to have good impact. It's a hard hero to play. It's a hard hero to play well, let me say.
5 seconds
I think it
remaining.
has a good matchup into Luna. However, the Luna is an easy hero to play good. So there's a large
Dire team
gap
back.
between what could happen. What the heck? Bristleback makes it through? What? All right. Okay. We got a Naticus mid Bristleback in the game. And I don't think Bristleback cares about Puck or any of the 4 enemy heroes actually at all at this point. I think you can call it right here. We're going to a game 3, boys. Let's go. Just kidding. We'll have to find out. We'll have to find out what happens, but
10 seconds remaining.
just go remake the lobby,
5 seconds remaining.
and we'll go game 3 right now.
Radiant team ban.
Just ban the bristle instead of Abaddon or something, and then we'll go game 3. This bristleback hero is too strong. Luna is too strong. Hoodwink is too strong.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
You gotta wrap up the draft with something for zombies. I don't really know his hero pool that well, but I think he plays Night Stalker though, right?
Dire team
I think you
ban.
just give him a Night Stalker, then you got a Night Stalker Luna, and the Night Stalker shits on the Puck, shits on the Rubik. It'll do okay in the Terrorblade and lane. And plus you got the Hoodwink. I think you smashed the Night Stalker here for zombies. For sure, right? Certainly. It got let through. You gotta. I'm picking Night Stalker here. And I think zombies plays more Night Stalker than I do. Axe!
You may now select your heroes.
Yo, what is this set that Mippitz has? It's all like shiny and shit. Primal. What back is that? Temple of the Guardian, but it's like blue for some reason. Or age is it that one? Oh no, it's this one. Age of Attrition. But it's like wicked blue. His is like way more. Am I tripping? Might be tripping. Alright, we're giving this one to the Dire. Maybe this Axe has got a better matchup into Terrorblade in the lane than a Night Stalker does. At least I think you can cut lanes pretty early on into this Terrorblade anyways, if you choose to. It's definitely a little harder to catch the potatoes puck. And well, I was thinking about heroes that can stand up into this Luna Lich. Primal Beast did come to mind, but you know, it does have 5 armor and nearly 900 HP level 1. But I feel like the Lich Luna will deal enough damage. Though maybe the primal's idea is just to go and trample all over the wave and just shove it in. All right, we're gonna have a clash here actually this time. Maybe. Never mind.
The battle begins.
Two for two in the rune battle. We got 2 level 30s coming out here. Oh, okay, so never mind. Potatoes is not actually a Mippitz, a puck player. He's what is this? Tablet tier on this puck. Now let me make sure that my camera's in the right spot. Is this okay? I didn't make sure it was okay. Game 1. There we go. All right, we're back.
You get nothing. First blood.
Whoa, what the heck? Tybor and Toasty connect on the Rubik. I missed it. I'm sorry. Tybor with the deny. See, yeah, check out this Lich. By a million mangoes, though he might die here. Actually, yeah, he's dead. There he goes. A little bit unfortunate. Definitely a little aggressive for having 0 HP. Zaku gets a pull. J-Bay messing with him. Doing squirrel things. Ooh, zombies. I saw you miss that. Just kidding. Unlucky. Got some more regen coming out. Shea Doctor being very annoying. Click. Ooh, potentially gonna go down again here. Lane's already going way better for Sexpertease. So as this Terrorblade, when you pop meta, you want to be hyper aggressive. You pretty much never want to stop like clicking the enemy. You want to get as many clicks in on the enemy as you can while you got this meta up. And he's really only clicked the axe like once or twice. And now the meta power play is over. Alright. Mippitz is doing okay for himself in this lane so far. He's getting his farm, but Nadikis pulling ahead in the mid. Pretty quiet lanes. I think this benefits, probably benefits the Dire. Oh, Luna getting low. Mipp's getting low too. Is he gonna go down? One more Lucent Beam? Nice. Very powerful stuff. Nicely done with Tybor and Toasty connecting with these 2-point target nukes. Very easy game to play. And Shea Doctor should die here too. I don't know why he's walking up like that. It's actually crazy. One more Lucent Beam. I think Tybor needs to wait and let Toasty secure that, actually. It's really big, really big if the Luna can take these freebie kills. Nadikis doing his thing, looking into the Arcane Boots. Is Arcane Boots still the build? I thought I saw most bristles going treads. Maybe it's Arcanes. What do I know? I don't know anything about bristle. Good call from zombies playing bodyguard on these range creeps. Nothing for free. Nothing for free. Ooh, he's got the curve ball. Juked him. It's like you're gonna secure it. He's trying to anyways. J-Bay maybe with the bushwhack. Ooh, what a gamer. This guy's good. Stuff happening top. Mipp's getting low. Another round of spells coming out here soon. Oh, I think he might is at like 300 HP. How much does Lucent Beam do? 225. He probably lives.
Don't mind if I do.
Salve up from Primal. Lets him stay in this lane. Shea Doctor. That's all of his regen. Save a wand. We'll go ahead and pop it. Ooh, kills down bottom. Zombies is able to connect with J-Bay. Alright, Nadikis Arcane's done. I guess this gives him infinite sustain in terms of mana in the jungle. Can always keep up the quill sprays, which I guess is the idea. 7-minute rune. Split 1-1. No contest from either team. Puck making a rotation top. Nidicus pings that out. So, yeah, he's pinging Tybor. Tybor, get back. Tybor. Now,
Radiant's middle tower is under
yeah,
attack.
Shea Doctor says they had to have had a ward. They had to have seen this rotation. Loses a whole wave under his tower there for that. So, contrary to game 1, Sexpertease pulling out kind of in all 3 lanes. 2 of the lanes, top and middle, definitely won. This safe lane, oh, what the heck happened here? Tybor gets dove by Primal. The Yuumi lane, the safe lane, is a draw, but I think you're okay with that. I think Terrorblade's gonna find his farm. So I think here on zombies, you want to keep cutting because they can't really stop you, but you want to cut and pull these waves into the creep camps. It really accelerates the farm. Tybor gonna make a rotation down here under the tower, deep. Sucks Zyq. Rotation from Shea Doctor. At the end of the day, nothing happens, but Toasty gonna get gone on by Mippitz. Mippitz with the solo kill.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
That is huge, actually. Really helps recover this Primal's game, who
Dire's top tower is under
wasn't having the easiest go of it in the lane. Potatoes is in. Zombie misses the call. Is he gonna coil? Coil onto 1. Meta popped. This will be the death of Tybor. Kills all over the map for Mippitz.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant are scanning.
Toasty needs to be careful. Primal has everything up. I don't know if he got bursted from full or what the deal was, but let's check over the net worth. All 3 cores of the Radiant sitting pretty on top. We got any stacks going? We got the beginnings of some stacks. Looks like a 3 stack and a 2 stack. Nothing yet for... Oh, there's a 2 stack. Small amounts of stacks created so far. Tybor gonna run into Zyq, and they gives him a love tap. Turns around. Tybor making some stacks. Versaback will
Radiant structures are
gobble
fortified.
those up.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Mippitz looking to get a little spicy here.
Radiant's bottom tower
Can
is
he
under
actually
attack.
make this move? Oh, changed his
Radiant's
mind.
bottom
Tower goes down
is
for
falling.
zombies. Or he takes the tower. Gets the CS. Zombies is gonna take it. I don't hate it. I think it's good to clear the stacks before the enemy takes them.
Radiant's middle tower is under
I
attack.
think the go time is the bristleback Ags though. But if you have your Axe and your Blink at the same time, that'll be kind of crazy power spike. So I can get behind the Axe taking that stack. JV finding farm 2. 4K lead early on for the Radiant, or for the Dire rather. Sexpertease. Luna doing her thing. Finding farm in the jungle.
Dire's top
Careful,
tower
Dybor.
is under attack.
He's baiting. He's baiting. He's the master baiter.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Going back in. Don't think Naticus is particularly interested in fighting here. I think he just wants to finish up his Ags. More gold and then it's done.
Radiant's
Will it be
middle
done
tower
for
is
this
under
defense
attack.
top? Probably not.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
They'll trade top towers here.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Blade Mail. Blade Mail Blink is
Dire's
almost
top
done for
tower
zombies.
is
This is
under
a fantastic timing. Anybody that he catches, if Naticus is able to connect onto with this
Dire's top tower is under
this
attack.
spray down, yeah, that's the full Ags done, and he hasn't shown off
Dire's
any
top
components.
tower has fallen.
He's gonna TP for it.
Radiant's
He
middle
doesn't. He
tower
does.
is under
I mean, he
attack.
has it done, but it's not on his person. Big call from zombies. Huge eclipse coming over the top. They catch 3. Zyq gonna go down. Mippitz is getting away. Naticus has surely got the catch on this. Slowed down. Toasty with the final touch. Amazing fight for the Dire, and now Naticus has.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
He has the Ags. Oh, he's just gonna get bursted.
Radiant's middle
All right,
tower is under
so
attack.
Mippitz, what did we learn from this
Radiant
game?
structures are fortified.
We learned not to give Naticus bristleback. Certainly they won't make this mistake again. This game is
Dire's
This
bottom
game
tower
is,
under
I do
attack.
believe it is over. Oh, they smoked on top of the Zyq clockwork. Tybor probably gonna go down here. Naticus is in. This is pretty deep. He is by himself at this point. Oh, the big snipe. One more quill. Oh, the big call. Is this going to be enough? Can they burst the Terrorblade? Oh, he doesn't get Sunder off. Maybe he had an opportunity for it, but it's hard to say. Big coil onto 2. Mippitz is doing a lot of damage. This is really when the Primal Beast shines. Everybody gets cleaned up. Naticus still alive.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
All for all, I'm
going
going to call that an even trade. Maybe it benefits the maybe it benefits Radiant a little bit more because they need to. Any trade should be slowing down this death ball that's going to come out from the Dire. Toasty almost has his Manta done. Should be pretty good. I think it's a pretty good Manta timing. 16 minutes. Seems pretty good. Potential smoke? No, just.
Incoming!
Okay, so what's Nate going into next? Bloodstone? Is that a Bloodstone? Looks like a Bloodstone. Bloodstone. Yep. Yep. So, okay, so once this person has Bloodstone, I don't think you can kill him until for a while. Though Primal Beast does have good answers for this bristleback
Dire
as the
are
game
scanning.
progresses. He's going in for the Shivas. He's going to stop the healing. And then if he goes for an Axe, he's able to break the bristleback. With the Terrorblade, chucking attacks over the top, they should actually have the damage to kill this bristleback. Oh, a bit of a scary kill here. He just got sundered. Sunder? Sunder?
Radiant are
Sunder?
scanning.
Oh, it's on cooldown.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I just think it might be too little too late.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
The tricore of Donk. 3.2 armor harvested.
Everything acts desire.
A lot of armor. Especially into a Terrorblade that's all physical. Every little bit counts. Amplified damage picked up for this bristleback. Oh my god, this is so scary. Shea Doctor, run, Shea Doctor. He's got a blink done. Toasty ricing it up. Almost top
Radiant's
of
bottom
the
tower is under attack.
top of the net worth charts. Love to see it on the Luna. The game is slowing down a little bit. I think they're waiting for the completed Bloodstone on this Bristleback, because once the Bristleback has this Bloodstone timing completed, I don't think he's killable. I think he can 1v5. At least until the Shivas is done.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Is Mippitz going Ags first? What's on his Crow? There it is. There's the point booster. He is going Ags first. Okay, so he's going Ags to break the Bristleback. Usually bristles don't have to deal with a break until somebody has Silver Edge, but usually it's not enough. Usually you need Silver Edge like plus another damage item to be able to do anything. But breaking this Bristleback this early on could actually be really scary for Nidicus. Oh, Zombies misses the call. That's unfortunate. He's gonna get sundered. Uh oh, this fight is no good anymore. He immediately goes down. The break is done. The break is done from this primal. The axe is completed. So much damage coming out. Nidicus is actually gonna die here. Oh no, he's not. No, he's not. He's running. He's running. He needs to leave. Oh, it's so close. Oh, they get him. Perfect timing from Mippitz completing this axe. It's actually so scary. The Primal Beast is actually a really hard counter. Everybody tips Shea Doctor. I don't see what he did there.
Illusion.
Tank the gank or something. Set it up. Sorry, Shea Doctor. I missed your glorious play. If only we had the tech to watch a replay. Yeah, so the Bristleback, though he did take that fight without his Bloodstone. Maybe it goes differently with the Bloodstone. The Radiant have solutions.
Is under attack.
It's not like they have to play this game of ignoring the Bristleback for another 20-30 minutes. They have the solutions online already. And I think it only gets worse as when the Shivas comes out. You know, you get 10 armor. The quills are physical. Mippitz has got a really straightforward game. You know, you charge in with the uproar going, break the bristle, and then you probably just smash him and all in the bristle while he's broken. Big call from Zombies. Is there any follow-up? Nidicus is here. Foil down. They're gonna be able to find him.
Ha! You make a right pincushion.
That being said, Dire still in the driver's seat. Top 3 net worth cores. Luna's only going to get bigger. Conda is done. Whew. Alright, I think it's about time to take Roche and start taking down these tier 2s.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Look to get Toasty involved in some of these pushes here. Connect with the team.
Should help.
Looks like they're going to steal away this Tormentor. If they can get both of them, this is actually really big. Take that one for free. Tybor gets his shard. Ice Spire. Both of these guys' shards are pretty good. The boomerang's pretty good too. Increasing spell damage. Does Quill's kind of spell damage? They're physical. Something that would be spell damage. No, it's magic. So, I mean, it is a spell, right? 20% extra damage on Quills? That's kind of scary.
Radiant are scanning. Radiant's bottom tower is
It's a
under
physical
attack.
spell. And 20% amp on a Lucent Beam? Holy shit. Uh-oh. They're hunting. They are hunting. This is a hard kill. He has his Ags and his Bloodstone done. The lead has grown to 12k.
Dire are scanning.
Arms for the dead.
Guess they're waiting for Roche to go down to the Radiant side. Terrorblade is catching up. He's into his Scotty. Okay, so the Scotty and the Shivas, which are both... the Shivas is almost done. Shivas...
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
How much does it reduce healing?
Dire's top
by?
tower is under attack.
%25 on the Shivas. And Scotty is... Uh, 20%?
Interesting.
Radiant's bottom tower is
40%.
under attack.
Um,
Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's middle
40%?
tower
Does it
is
stack
under
diminishingly? 40% plus 25%? 55%? That's a lot of healing reduction. For a hero that kinda is all about like sustaining and just
Dire's top
sustaining
tower
all the
is under
damage and being
attack.
unkillable. Okay, so it's nighttime now. Should be... I think it is time to Roche. I do believe it is Roche time for the Dire. They force everybody bottom, force them to come defend, and then they flip sides of the map. Nate finishing up the BKB, so he'll be able to at least have some counterplay against the break.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Roche is scouted, but no contest will come from the Radiant here.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Did you stick this
Dire's
on?
middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen.
I think you stick it on the Luna. Nope. They put on the Bristle. I guess
Dire's middle tower is under
they figure that
attack.
the Bristle actually is killable at this point. And since he's the front line, he's going to be the one going in. Luna plays the fights from the back, just with Lucent Beams, kind of until all the spells are gone, and then she's able to commit. It's kind of like the ideal fight for Luna to play is just poke. You know, when your pokes do half of the enemy HP, there's like the risk to reward of putting yourself in there to be able to right click is just not really there. Should be coming in on his 20 talent here soon. Yep, almost there. Oh yeah, and he gets the Grove Bow. Oh my goodness. Zombie's gonna get... Oh, he's so fast actually. Those reaction times. Immediately breaks the coil. Lich breaks the coil afterwards. Big Lucent Beam and Eclipse over the top. Mippitz is gonna go down immediately. Toasty's fucking huge. Nadikis chasing. There's no escape for this Yuumi. Oh, Yuumi Terrorblade. Yuumi Terrorblade goes down. Big bushwhack coming out from Shea Doctor. Is he gonna be able to escape? They have no TP cancel. Huge fight from Toasty. Well done. And now it's time to run down the buildings. They have a creep wave. Keep your creep alive. Don't let him die.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
This is probably a lane. I don't see why they would turn around here. They have everything.
Are fortified.
No Terrorblade still for 20. This Ice Spire heals? How do they heal it? How does it heal? How does this ability work? Oh, Frost Shield heals the Ice Spire. Cool. Alright, so they do back up. Okay, so here I would like Toasty to go. He pushed us out, send the Mantis down the lane, and then connect with his team back through the portal. Nice. This is classic cookie cutter P1 gameplay. This is staple P1 gameplay, guys. If you're looking to take notes, this would be a good. This is a prime example of what good Luna gameplay looks like.
Is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Problem Beast has the Shivas done. They have ways to kill this Bristle. Still a minute and a half left on Aegis. Guess they're gonna go walk up again. They're a little scared. They wanna fight outside of the base. Scared of this high ground.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yuumi gets found. Manages to get out though. Good spidey senses.
Dire's top tower is
Shove
under
waves
attack.
with illusions and then connect with your team. Oh, these
Dire's top tower is under
Luna
attack.
illusions are so strong. Last tier 2 coming up. 20 seconds left on this Aegis, and then Nadikis will get a full heal.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Radiant are just trying to get as much as they can off the map in this in this window while they know that the Dire are grouped for these towers.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Is there any items that they're looking to finish before this push? Butterfly done on the Terrorblade. That's pretty big. Lots of extra damage there. Clock has Vessel coming out. They're really trying to all in this Bristleback, though he does have the BKB, so we can dispel that off. Ways away from anything on Rubik. BKB still a little bit off. They catch on to this Bristleback. He pops the BKB right away. Turns around to fight. He's actually taking a lot of damage from this. He's taking actually so much damage. I think if Terrorblade fought there, Nadicus might have died, though he was holding on to Bloodstone. Pops the Bloodstone now. Potatoes dies immediately. So much damage coming out from the Tybor, or whatever it was. Just kidding. It was all Bristleback. Just kidding. It looked flashy, Tybor. Don't worry. It looked flashy. I really think if the Terrorblade hit there, the Nadicus Bristle, he wasn't really healing. Though he was holding his Bloodstone. Maybe it just all turns around, but instead he just TPs away. This is a scary spot to fight. Dire's got 3 TP points that they can all TP on and connect to. But maybe a wake up call for Nadicus that he is not as tanky as he would normally be, just because the Radiant have a lot of solutions. They've itemized very well to deal with the Bristleback. That being said, the real carry this game is the Luna. Sometimes the real carry is the Bristleback, but the Luna is absolutely massive this game, and will be doing her fair share of damage. Tormentor Steel? Question mark. Like Nadicus is eyeing it up. This potentially could be pretty dangerous if the Radiant fight this. How many stacks do you need as a Bristol before you can just take it? Is it 4? And then you just do it. 4 into the Quill Spray. Little Bristleback. Shade Doctor draws a line. I don't know what this means. Does he want them to smoke this way, or? Tybor with the pipe again. You know, I don't hate these aura pickups on these supports. You know, 25% damage, 20% magic resistance is 25% magic resistance. 8% magic resistance for the aura.
Boom! There it goes.
Rosh is up. Toshi is in there. Do you still give the Bristleback the Aegis? Is the Bristleback the one sieging? I guess he's the one running in, and if Radiant have anything to say about it, the fight will happen up the high ground. Oh, Shade Actor gets caught. Oh, unlucky. That's a dunk.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's structures are fortified.
Still a very scary high ground push, but I don't think the Radiant are going to give them a fight anywhere else. So it comes down to the Radiant, if they think they have a big enough advantage, or they're confident going high ground here. Nadicus is up on the high ground. The glaives are bouncing. One lane is gone. Going for the second.
Radiant's top
This
tower is under
Toasty
attack.
Luna is as big as he's gonna get.
Are fortified.
He could be Satanic Manta, Butterfly, Anaconda.
Dire's bottom tower
Not
is
quite
under
to his
attack.
25 talent, so he does still have a little bit of room to grow XP wise.
Radiant's top
It gets
tower
forced
is
in.
under
Potentially gonna lose the Aegis here. There's the Aegis, first go around.
Dire's bottom
Still holding all of his spells. Metapop for the TB.
Dire's bottom barracks are under attack.
DV out from Mippitz. He's charging. Broken. The Bristleback is broken here. Still holding the Bloodstone. DKB out. Bloodstone still being held. Getting very low. Looking for potatoes. Oh, he's going to get caught with the Bushwhack. Nicely done from JB there. That's 2 dead. When did Terribly die?
Radiant's top barracks are under attack. Radiant's top barracks is falling.
Big life hero from JB. Shea Doctor going to go down again. He has a buyback. Pops it immediately. Still 60 seconds without the Terrorblade. Mippitz is in. Broken. Big call from zombies. Mippitz is going to get dunked here. Never mind. He gets Lucent Beam instead. That is the game. GG. Well done to Sexpertease. We have a game 3. Probably without a Bristleback. Get in the fountain, Nate. Get in the fountain. Get in there. Get in there. You know where you need to go. Get in the fountain. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Maybe a little too deep. Uh-oh.
Dire's
Uh-oh.
bottom barracks are under attack. Radiant's ancient is under attack.
Zombies goes down. And we are into a game 3. Pretty much a perfect Luna game coming out from Toasty. Well done. Definitely a draft issue on the side of Mippitz. You're playing against Natikus. You don't ban the Bristleback because you can counter it. You lose to the Bristleback. The next game, you ban the Bristleback because you're not dumb. So that's the one time that they will get the Bristleback. Let's see what they have in store for us next game. Oops, this is my game. I wanna my Luna game. I had a absolute ape of a mid player that game. So what can you do? All right, let's check out the scoreboard. Hero damage. Toasty coming in with the most hero damage on this Luna. So Luna, first pick Luna in this in the little micro meta that is this series. Luna first pick is a winning strategy. 12 1 and 5 out of Toasty. Only had that one death that Mippitz got him with a solo kill, right kind of at the end of the lane, but definitely not enough to slow down this Luna hero. So Luna first pick is a winning strategy. Both teams have won with it, so it's on the team with second pick to ban this Luna hero. So maybe. Zombie says we get choice, so this will be really important. Mip says go when ready. Who's picking what? Do you want first pick to be able to threaten this Luna? Because if you do, you have to ban this Luna, which means one of Nate's like 4 heroes that he plays well makes it through. So now you're playing against Natikus on comfort. And he does play more than Bristleback, though I think Bristleback's probably the most
5
busted
seconds
of
remaining.
the meta heroes he plays
Team
right
ban.
now. Okay, who has first pick?
Team ban. Radiant team
Sexpertease has first pick. So they need to ban the Luna.
Dire team ban.
They need to ban the Luna.
Radiant team ban.
I think if they let Bristleback go through, it comes down to this. They have 2 more bans.
Radiant team
They ban the
ban.
Storm. Are they going to ban the Luna?
Dire team
They banned the
ban.
Luna. Okay, so Sexpertease If they want to pick Bristleback first pick here, which they can, otherwise I
10
think it gets banned second
remaining.
phase. If they want Bristleback, they need to take it now.
5 seconds remaining.
And I think it's actually... I think you can first pick the Bristleback. I think you can. And I think you can win with it. I don't think Mippitz have a good enough solution.
Dire team pick.
They ban the Sand King. I think they just pick the Bristleback. I think you just pick it. You just pick it. You're not getting to play it. It's too strong. The pros are first picking it. The pros first, like Amar. I think they first picked Amar on Falcons. First pick Bristleback yesterday, and they won with it. I mean, it's also Falcons, but like.
10 seconds remaining.
But the hero's strong. The hero's very
5
strong,
seconds remaining.
and Nadicus is very good at it. That I guaranteed that's what they're debating right now. If I'm Nadicus, I'm smashing this Bristleback. Yeah, you're gonna get countered, but like, who cares? Who cares? Toasty gets a free
Radiant
game.
team pick.
Ah, they go for the Lich. I think that's a mistake. Tybor plays more than just
Dire
Lich.
team ban.
Okay, they take the Clockwork. Okay. Bristleback is going to get banned here, which is unfortunate. I guess Nadicus... What other heroes does he have to play here? His Ember is in the
10
pool.
seconds remaining.
Alchemist.
Dire team remaining.
I get behind a Nadicus mid Alchemist and just get big and fat. The big tanky
Radiant team
tanky Tricore. An Alchemist mid. Incoming Bristleback ban. There's no way they don't ban the Bristleback. Come on. What are you even thinking about? Mippitz, what are you thinking about? Unless you're gonna steal the Bristleback. I'm sure Mips plays the Bristleback. He's an offlane player.
Radiant team.
Okay, they ban it.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
I think that's lame. I think Sexpertease should have first picked the
Dire
Bristleback.
team pick.
Who cares first pick Lich? Okay, so they steal the Hoodwink. This Hoodwink hero is very powerful. Get it out of the hands of J-Bay, who had he had a couple really, really high impact Bushwhacks and Gleipnirs that game.
10 seconds remaining.
And it lanes well. It's very strong later.
5 seconds remaining.
It's like a nuisance support. You know, it's like
Dire team
you have
pick.
to devote so many resources. Okay, so J-Bay goes with his other signature support, the classic. It's kind of like the classic like range scaling P4, where if you get into a couple
10
of items, you
seconds
know,
remaining.
with the Hoodwink it's the Gleipnir, and with the Dark Willow kind of later game it's the
5
Ags.
seconds
You
remaining.
definitely turn into a fourth core, and I'm a big fan of supports that scale really hard into the late game. Dark Willow and Hoodwink definitely supports that scale. Clockwork and Lich, not really, but they have their time to shine in the early game. That being said, Hoodwink and Dark Willow are very powerful in the early game as well. Maybe not quite as lane domination-esque as Lich and Clockwork
Radiant
are, but
team pick.
Night Stalker.
so there's the zombies expert, Night Stalker. And it's definitely one of the heroes that's going to be able to hunt this squirrel and gobble him up. I'm sure there's rule 34 of Night Stalker and
10
Hoodwink
seconds remaining.
on r/Dota2Smut. Check it out.
5 seconds
Won't be
remaining.
your proudest wank, but you know, you can get it done, make it happen. All right, cores need to be picked up here from the side of Mippitz. Oh, you know what'd be interesting? This game, into the Night Stalker, something like a Bloodseeker. Bloodseeker 3, Bloodseeker 1. I could see Mips busting out the core Seeker. It'd be a little unconventional, but you know, you just rupture this Night Stalker, and then what? It's just completely counters him. The Night Stalker can't hunt in the night. Yo, look at the striated delts on this guy, though. Holy smokes!
Radiant team.
I'm trying to be like you, my guy. Marcy. Okay, so that's another potatoes mid Marcy that actually, you know, surprised me with how much he was able to pick up in the mid lane last game. Nidicus knows that it's mid again this game, so I'll be curious to see what he plays. I think Nidicus on maybe an Ember Spirit could be pretty good. You know, it's something that's really slippery that the Marcy's gonna have trouble staying on top of, which really will shut down this Marcy's ability to get kills. You know, you have the chains to lock her down, force Marcy into a BKB. Also gives more catch for the Hoodwink. You can connect with a Night Stalker super easily. And obviously against Clockwork, you know, the clock's just never gonna be able to lock you down on something like an Ember. I don't think Nate plays Earth Spirit. Otherwise, I could definitely see Earth Spirit being okay. They do go for the Bloodseeker. Oh, I'm so good at calling it. Holy smokes. Okay, so, but do we think Yumi is going to play it or Mips is going to play it?
10 seconds remaining.
Would like to see...
5
I actually don't know
seconds
yet.
remaining.
I don't know yet. We'll have to wait for the end of the draft. I think it can work in either position. I think P3 is really just side lane core, I think, is the more accurate like role in Dota. There's too much farm on the map to call like if there's like really, I mean, there's like slight differences in like hero picks, but it's really more like side lane core. And trying to put together like what 3 core heroes can you pick that at 40 minutes are going to be unstoppable. So Marcy, so far they think Marcy Bloodseeker is going to be pretty scary. That's a lot of healing, a lot of attack speed between these two. Viper, throw up in my mouth. Okay, this Marcy has no lane. There's nothing this Marcy can do to salvage this lane.
10 seconds remaining. Radiant
And
team
so Marcy's really scary in like party unranked pub games because the Marcy gets farm, gets into a couple items, and then gets scary. In more organized Dota where you're able to I mean, calling RD2L organized Dota is kind of like a little bit of an oxymoron there, you know. But you know, you get to pick the Viper into the Marcy, and this Marcy will have 3,000 net worth at 10 minutes, and this Viper will have 6,000 net worth at 10 minutes. So it'll be on the Viper to push the tempo of this game, which Viper can do. It's also a hero that likes to stand its ground, so it doesn't really care if it gets ruptured. It's gonna stand and hit anyways, you know.
5 seconds remaining.
The break into Bloodseeker is also very nice. Though the Viper doesn't, it's a hero that has issues scaling, at least until you get your level 25 talent. You become universal. Pretty cool, pretty powerful. Medusa ban, Alchemist ban,
10
Enigma ban.
seconds remaining.
They need a carry here for zombies.
5
Uh,
seconds remaining.
What would I like to see them play? I don't know. Something weird. Something like a troll could be kind of cool. I don't know how meta troll is right now, but just looking at the Marcy and the Bloodseeker, like a whirling axes,
Dire team pick.
could be devastating for the 2 cores here. It's not very meta right now, so I doubt they pick it. Shadow Fiend uncontested. I mean, Shadow definitely. If you're a meta slave and if he plays
10
any Shadow
seconds
Fiend,
remaining.
definitely Shadow Fiend 1 here is the pick. It's
Radiant
far too
team
powerful.
pick.
They go for Gyrocopter. Yeah, I guess Gyro's okay. Kind of standing his round 2. If he gets ruptured. I think SF was the more powerful pick. Honestly, I think
10
if
seconds
Yumi
remaining.
plays SF, you just pick SF on the other side.
5 seconds remaining.
The Shadow Demon is just a very powerful hero. The tri-core of SF, Bloodseeker, Marcy seems absolutely terrifying, actually. Axe.
You may now select your heroes.
Yeah, I think they could have gone Mippitz, Bloodseeker, Yumi, SF. And then what does the Night Stalker do in the lane? He gets raised all the time. Okay, we've certainly got a game on our hands. We got some interesting picks. We got the Bloodseeker into the Marcy, or the Viper into the Marcy, so that's going to be a 1 lane for mid. Night Stalker into Bloodseeker could go either way. And Mippitz knew he chose this matchup into Gyrocopter.
10 seconds remaining.
So, I mean, Gyrocopter just likes to flack the lane and shove it out.
5
So maybe Mippitz
seconds
is just
remaining.
gonna cut. Gyrocopter's got pretty low base damage level 1, and I think Axe has got high. Does Axe have high armor? I don't know if he has high armor. If he does have high armor, I don't think this Gyrocopter really touches him very much. Predictions. Whose lineup is easier to play? I think Mippitz has got the easier lineup to play. Axe jumps in, Marcy jumps in, Bloodseeker ruptures the Night Stalker. I think I gotta give it to Mippitz. I think their draft is stronger. I think it's easier to play. This Marcy is gonna get absolutely dumpstered middle. But I think they'll be able to draw the game out. I think it's going to go 45 minutes. And then the Tricore. Yeah, Gyrocopter is pretty scary late game. The admin can rig the series. He could say we won, and there's nothing Mippitz can do about it. Yeah, okay. I really think this game comes down to how much Nidicus can get done in the mid game while this Marcy's not a hero, while she's recovering. I think it's a really, really, really scary game for this Marcy. So Yumi and Mippitz need to pull a lot of weight in the mid game. I think they can do it. I think they have the heroes. I think they have the heroes to do it, to give the space to this Marcy.
Thirty seconds to battle.
Yeah, Bowie. I'm getting too old for this horse shit. It's feeding time.
It's feeding time. Oh, whoa. Should be a 2-for-2 rune split.
battle
Yeah. The teams are not down to get it on at the start of the game. Excuse me. Alright, let's get some last hits going. Alright, we're gonna watch the mid lane a little bit here. Make sure that Nadicus. Yeah, it's already over. It's already over. It's Jover. Oh no. Oh, big battle bottom. Just kidding. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, he got one. Got two, actually. Tybor getting kind of low. Makes it out. Getting pinged. Potatoes is pinging him. So he has made it so the lane is not in equilibrium, so it is going back and forth. Yuumi getting gone on by the brambles. Big two-man blood grenade from J-Bay. Proven why he's the best. First blood goes for Shea Doctor. I didn't even see. Too busy watching Nate CS in the middle. Yeah, Potatoes is getting an okay amount. Nico's bringing the creeps back middle. Big turn for Yuumi. Nope. Seems to be going okay though.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
The creeps are going rogue. Alright, back to middle, back to middle. This is the lane that Nadicus really needs to destroy. Tybor getting low. Gonna tick out. Not quite, but all this low HP is making Yuumi really, really happy. Making him really fast. Ooh. Okay, so this is what Potatoes needs to do. He actually has to drag these lanes, and Nate does not drag it to make them meet. Because you can make them. You just drag it over here, and then the mid lanes over here, and it's really funny. But opts just to CS under it. So Potatoes is actually going to be able to you know, he's making the most of a shitty situation, but Nadicus here behind the tower now. I think it jumped on, tossed under tower. Maybe the first solo kill of the game here. TP in from Clockwork, but it is too late. It gets cancelled. J-Bay cancels it. Oh, that should be a tip. Should be a tip to J-Bay. What are you tipping Naticus for? He just auto attacked. J-Bay is the one that made the play happen, made it successful. Double water rune coming out for Naticus. The other lanes are going even. We watched kind of the other lanes more of the other game, but this mid lane is the lane where the interesting things are going to happen this game. Usually it's just a farm fest in the mid, but Potatoes is on a hero that doesn't farm. Naticus almost level 6. He's gonna have it off of this wave, and then Potatoes is in trouble. As Potatoes is taking him for a walk. Boots coming out for the Viper. Straight into travels. I like that. He'll be able to be really mobile and have a lot of influence straight in. He's going to hunt him down. Should be another kill. No rotations coming out. Oh, he gets juked. Potatoes healing up. Trying to anyways.
Radiant's middle tower is under
The squirrel
attack.
coming in. Shea Doctor makes the rotation. Ah, it's so hard. With this rotation, it means that Mippitz is left kind of alone, so Tyborg should be able to be a bit of a bully here. Rotation here from Potatoes, the new support. He comes for a bottle refill. I guess he's determined that he can't lane middle, and Shea Doctor will have a better time just with being able to at least sit a little bit back and drop some acorns. Maybe we've got a mid hoodwink appearing this game. A wild mid hoodwink appears. It is now core wink, and we got support Marcy. It's very heads up to identify this though. Early on. I mean, not early on, but you know, at some point. Potatoes only fed one kill away. It definitely could have been more. That being said, Shea Doctor is not getting much more out of the mid. Oh, we got that deny though. Nicely done. Other lanes, farming. Gyrocopter, top of the CS chart. Nicely done from Toasty. Into that Falcon Blade. Getting the flat cannons going. Jumping on a Toasty. Oh, he's gonna get thrown back. Is this enough? Oh, it's scary. Is it enough? That regen, he's gonna live. Wow. Colt bracelet for the Viper. So it looks like this offlane between zombies and Yuumi is exactly even. Kind of expected that lane would be a draw. Bloodseekers got sustain, and Night Stalker kind of dominates the lane for the first 5 minutes or so. Top lane exactly even as well, 52 to 52. So the real difference maker is this Viper just destroying the mid lane. But at the end of the day, it is a Viper. Does manage to catch out Mippitz. That's a big kill. Travels are done. Very powerful. Now, I mean, this is what I talked about. The Viper needs to get a lot done on the map while
Radiant's top tower
while
is
Radiant
under
are down a
attack.
core. And the travel certainly let this Viper be more mobile. It's an issue that Vipers have, is that they have kind of mobility issues. They're really slow, but with these travels, Natick is able to obviously get around to creep camps quicker and to show up to all these fights. Like this fight bottom, I mean, it's TP CD, so he's not showing up here, but in the future he might be able to. Zombies expert looking for the look onto Yumi. J-Bay once again absolutely carrying. Ooh, he hits him with the goodbye clowns. The voice line's coming out pre 10 minutes. 3K lead for the side of the Dire. First Sexpertease. Potatoes is 6 here, looking for a kill on the Viper. Potentially an acorn shot into a bushwhack. The bushwhack is gonna hit. The ult out from Viper. The rupture. There's 4 people in the mid lane. Natick gets the standing his ground, but it's not enough. He almost gets potatoes. Oof. Good kill. Good kill for the side of the Radiant, though they do commit a lot.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Definitely needed to happen, though. You need to slow this Viper down.
Radiant's
Okay, so what's
bottom
Natick's
tower is
build
under
gonna be?
attack.
I'm thinking like a Dragonlance into a my Dota is too loud. Hold up. Ooh, big hoodwink. Big hook in. Definitely a little deep on J-Bay. Denied to the tower though. That's my goat right there. That's my goat right there. Only J-Bay could have done that. Alright, Pike. I like the Pike coming out of this Viper. Pike into like a Manta or something. Just get nice and tanky. Maybe an S and Y could be good. Tybor gets shackled up. Shot. Mippitz is gonna pay for the dive. Good fight coming out here from the Dire. Find that core kill. They're gonna find Psyche over here on the side too. Run, little Clockman.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Don't worry, not one piece of gristle shall I waste.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Tommy's going back bottom, building into the phylactery. Yeah, he's definitely got maybe did I predict this game wrong?
Dire's bottom tower is under
All
attack.
3 cores on top for Radiant. Mippitz potatoes in with the big attacks. Amplify damage. That'll do it. Natick is coming in. Oh, was it a bait? J-Bay's here. Oh, the miss sharpshooter. They should still be able to get Natick though. Just kidding. He's running. J-Bay needs to slow him down. Mippitz is gonna tick out from the whatever that thing is. The TP, the dunk, not in time. Sheesh. Yeah, that's a good tip. J-Bay saved his life, and he's going to hide. Run, J-Bay, run.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Just kidding. Call an ambulance. Call an ambulance.
Tower is under attack.
But not for me.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Oh my goodness, J-Bay, give him the runaround. What is going on? J-Bay, their ankles, they can only take so much. Oh my goodness, J-Bay. So much time wasted. He almost had Shadow Realm up again. Maybe he did. He was spamming it.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
All right, Force Staff done for the Viper. He can now Force Staff his allies when they get ruptured. Be a little bit of a troll. Just kidding. Lets him get out of Lets him get out of cogs, which is super important. Potatoes having a very rough game. Gonna run into the Viper with a haste rune. Whoop. Hook shot. Not quite long enough. Viper is able to kite him around a little bit. Opts to not go that deep. Whoop. Big kills. Big kills on the Lich. J-Bait hunting for this Mippitz. They're going to be able to get him with the interrupt. Zombies expert goes down. Potatoes kind of lost in this game. He really has nothing going for him. And there's really going to be nothing going for him for a really long time. This mid matchup just sucks so much. Nidicus. Oh. Looking. Hunting. Potatoes. Potatoes. Not like this. Not like this. Viper Strike comes in and he is gone. Womp, womp, womp. 14-minute rune still up for the pickings. Nidicus with the power of these boots of travel. Back. We'll check in on Toasty. Ricing it up like the best of them. Going in for the Ags. I see some gyrocopters go crit, little crit Crystallis first, and I think in games when you don't need to be you don't need that tank to survive, the crit actually you'll get to the crit Ags faster if you go the crit first. So in games where you are just racing it up like this, where you don't intend to join your team, maybe the crit's better. Bro, you gotta be on Agi Treads. Agi Treads, please. Agi Treads when you're farming. Oh my goodness, IQ with the old man hands. Misses the Glock. He is gonna find. They do find Nidicus though. The zombie's able to clean up. They're looking over towards Potatoes. Rupture onto the Night Stalker. Now he just has to sit and wait. Mippitz is going to go down to Tybor. Lots of damage. Everybody's getting cleaned up. Zombies going to finally find the Shea Doctor. Triple kill for zombies. What do I know? Toasty joins the fight and having the extra HP from the point booster. Maybe it made a difference. Maybe it didn't. But good connection there. Nidicus just being a masturbator. Okay, so straight into the BKB for Nidicus. I guess he does kind of plan to be the front line and put himself in there, you know, because Night Stalker is going to be chasing the back line. Big call for Mippitz. They missed the dunk, but they'll pick up 2 here. Potatoes finds some semblance of something. This is literally just he's going straight into the BKB. Very low prospects for this Marcy. He needs a long game. The longer this game goes, the harder this Marcy will scale, but he's definitely still suffering. Shea Doctor is the real core right now. 8k gold lead for the Dire. Yumi getting eyed up by J-Bay here. TP in from Tybor and a TP in from zombies. They're definitely going to look for him. No ult, and it is daytime for 1:40 still. J-Bay may be able to find him. Get him with a Cursed Crown. There it is. Fuels up into a... yeah, they got him. That's all she wrote. Nidicus gets ruptured as a parting gift. Take that. Tybor glimmers him for no reason. Mid tower gonna get pushed here. Or they thought about it. Is IQ a chance to redeem himself? He's getting blocked. Oh! Another missed hook shot. The big fear, huge fear. Tybor's going to be able to escape. He gets the turn off. Oh, and Zombies is in. He does so much damage. Big call down onto nothing, but that's okay. The fight is already won. This is going to be 4 for the side of the Dire. Shea Doctor scurrying around. Run, little squirrel. Yules dodges the Viper Strike, but just kidding. It wasn't his Yules. Whose Yules was that? J-Bay Yulesed him. Doesn't matter. Toasty into his Ags. Looks like he's going S and Y next. Again. I'm okay with an S and Y. Tank up. Less time for Rupture to be on ya. Again, when you're ahead, you just want to get tanky so you don't die. Especially for the call, you know. The less time he's called, the less time he's killing himself on the axe. And honestly, right now is kind of the only way they come back into the game, is with some big Mippitz calls. But right now, Mippitz is showing on waves, and they're going to smoke up, and they're going to look for him. The axe is scary when he's playing off map, not when he's playing on map. Oh, they catch J-Bay. Rip J-Bay, but is Shea Doctor going to pay for his crimes? Yes, he will. Gets Viper struck up. Big rotation for just a support, though. A lot of space being made, actually. Is IQ able to... Just getting Yumi able to pick up this mid wave. Potatoes finding some much needed space. Still 500 gold off of this BKB, though. Again, the game is slowing down a little bit. It is nighttime. Zombies has got his blink picked up, looking for a BKB of his own.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
So going late game. I mean, this Gyro is off to a really good start. Gyro late game is no joke. Oh, Mipp's gonna get solo killed by Tybor. Mipp's solo killed by Tybor. Just kidding. J-Bay comes in for the last touch. He says, "Give me that." But that was a Tybor solo kill on Mipp's. Tybor tips the RD2L admin.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Definitely out of hate there. Ignore the tower. Yumi farming in kind of a scary spot. Nidika's gonna run over. He's gonna find him. Whoop.
Radiant's
Whoop.
top tower
Whoop.
has
No
fallen.
catch. No catch. No catch. No catch. No catch. Unlucky. Good heads up TP from Yumi right there. They are gonna steal the Tormentor, though. Gonna look to steal it. Spotted out by the Clockwork. Is there anything they can do? Shea Doctor with a 4-man bushwhack into a 0-man call because of crippling fear. Zyku's in there to his demise. Oh, that could have been huge if Mippitz was a second earlier. That could have been insane. Zombie's biding his time. He's in there. No crippling fear, so he's going to have to back up.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
The Tormentor proving a little bit too much to handle at the moment.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Gonna clean up these ancients from him. Alright, Bloodseeker's into his BKB, so, you know, there's hope. He can fight. J-Bay gonna be a nuisance. Take that. Oh, the BKB! Oh my goodness! Somebody tip this J-Bay guy again. Or tip Yumi. Oh, he was so scared. Yumi was so scared that there was follow-up. But, no, just a wee little fairy doing her own thing. Mind her own business. How does it go? Something like that. Smoke up from Radiant. looking to find zombies, but he's
Radiant's
already out of
bottom
there.
tower is under
Plus, it's a
attack.
nighttime smoke into a Night Stalker. He sees you from a mile away. Oh, he gets off the crippling fear. Possibly pop a BKB here. BKB for, oh, nope. He wants to hold it. He wants to die. Alright, unlucky. The big turnaround. That's Chukor's done because, a greedy BKB
Radiant's
hold.
middle tower is under attack. Radiant's courier has been killed.
Just like that, 2 of the cores are gone. Now, this is kind of what I was worried about. If Radiant's able to slow down this game, this Bloodseeker does provide some of the answers. It provides an answer for the Night Stalker. You can protect your backline. But J-Bay solo killing, trying. Gonna go down. Another stack for Axe. That's 3 down. They're bleeding. The Dire are bleeding all over the map. They gotta pull it together. And those were nighttime moves that they were making. So now they have another 5 minutes. Or 4 minutes. Where this Night Stalker doesn't farm very fast.
Dire are scanning.
And if he wants to do anything, he has 36 seconds of Dark Ascension. So the game is slowing down. This is what the Radiant want. This is gonna give their Marcy time to get into his next item. He's got his BKB done. He's going into a basher. You know, this Marcy hero turns into an absolute menace. Anybody that it gets on tends to die. That being said, the Viper has a pike. He can distance himself. Though, you know, Gyrocopter's pretty tanky, but obviously not that tanky. He got gone on and kind of died, though he was mostly alone, trying to save his buddy. His buddy who didn't even want to save himself. Yeah, see, this is what the Hoodwink does. So annoying. Just walks up to a wave from in the trees, tosses both the spells, nukes it out. 0 commitment. Now they spotted this. They're making this rotation over. We're going to get a big fight here for this Roshan. Now, fighting around the pit, I think it favors this Axe team. Anytime teams are grouped up, Zyku pops a smoke on Toasty. I should have seen that. Zombies, blinks in. Very scared. It's very hard to commit. It's very hard to commit when you don't see the Axe. It's very hard to commit. Axe is sitting very far back. Zyku's gonna go down. They're fleeing. They're fleeing this darkness. They need to kite the darkness. This Night Stalker hero does absolutely nothing during the day. Can the Dire do this Roshan in time? Looks like they can, but it's still daytime. If the Radiant want to fight afterwards, this Zombies hero is really not a hero. Possibly fight. J-Bay catches Potatoes. Potatoes has the BKB. Elects not to pop it. Sharpshooter gonna come in. Hits on a Naticus. Big call on Axe. Just kidding, he whiffed. Potatoes jumping up. Is IQ back alive again? J-Bay gonna go down. This Bloodseeker pops the BKB. Mans up into Naticus. Absolutely doing tons of damage. Full heal. Going for more. Looking for Tybor. Tybor has got a Glimmer Cape. Potatoes is on top of him. The big Zuck. Zombies expert doing what he can, but it is daytime. They managed to find both of them, actually. Toasty on the back line. Able to hold his own against Mippitz. Obviously, Mippitz doesn't do a ton of damage himself. All in all, who has the Aegis? Where did the Aegis go? What? Who picked up the Aegis? Toasty picked up the... Okay, so they did kill. Toasty died once. J-Bay looking for a catch on the Shea Doctor. He's got to guess. Does he have the spidey senses? Shea Doctor sees him for a moment. Scurries through the trees like a little rat. Now, keep in mind, that was a daytime fight.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Alright, what's up next for Nidicus? Looking to try to scale. I could see an SNY being good. SNY is just good in general this game. You know, it's good against the Rupture. It's good against Call.
Arms for the dead.
Potatoes jumping. Looking for a catch. Maybe a blink dagger on this potatoes hero could be kind of nuts. It feels like if you just had a little bit more catch some of these times, could be a game changer. Don't really know what core Marcy's like to play. This lead has been kind of steady for about 10 minutes now. Dire haven't been able to extend it. Still Gabe Newell still thinks the game is solidly in the Dire's hands. And I would agree. I think it's an easier game for Dire to play. I think this Gyrocopter is the big bad carry of the game. I don't think anybody scales quite as hard as he will. And he's past the critical scary point of the game. Especially once he gets into what's he got coming out here? This is the full. Okay, he's getting into a Satanic. Once he's got a Satanic done, I don't think he dies very easily, or maybe at all. And then it's just up to him to stand his ground and elect to take good fights.
Radiant are scanning. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Okay, so Nidicus does go for the. He is looking for the Sanjin Yasha as well. I agree. I like this pickup. The real threat is it's the call threat of just dying in this call. Is IQ gonna tank the gank? Once again, but you know, that's your job as a P5. Tank in the gank. Nothing wrong with that. It's only dead for 40 seconds. He'll be back up. Let's take a peek at some of the newts coming out. Defiant Shell. Hoodwink hasn't picked one up. Another Defiant Shell. Paladin Sword. Craggy Coat. Defiant Shell. Whatever this cloak is. Cloak of Flames. Cloak of Flames for the Lich. Really? There wasn't anything better? Interesting. This just tanks him up a little bit. Gyrocopter getting some evasion. I like that. Ooh, some attack range on this Willow. That's kind of cool. Going into the Ags. Looking to scale on this Dark Willow. And Paladin Sword. First tier 2 to go. Maybe they'll make another attempt at this. Oh, maybe not. Zombies. Gets caught. Needs to BKB. Instantly deleted. Just kidding. He was called the whole time. Big hook shot in from Zyq. Rupture onto the Night Stalker, or onto the Nidicus Viper. He just TP's out. They leave Tybor for dead. Toasty is now being chased down by Yuumi. Get out of there, Toasty. He pops the BKB. You need to run! Run, Toasty, run! JV's out! Oh my goodness. I don't know. That was a very scary fight. Nidicus back in with a break on a Mippitz. Mippitz is just going to look for the TP. And he manages it. Oh, he dies in the base! The dots too much. Yeah, Tybor just Zombies just gets jumped and he was unable to press his BKB. They fully bursted him in that time. Maybe a Sanjin Yasha for him too. I wouldn't hate it. Status resistance is busted for a reason. That's why Satanic doesn't give it anymore. because it was just nuts. You couldn't stun people. Zombies is gonna do his thing. Hunt the squirrel through the trees, hunt the squirrel through the trees.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's
Another
middle
tier 2
tower
goes
has
down.
fallen.
Nadicus has a shard picked up. These buildings die fast. It's a 3v5 power play. And J-Bay solo killing Yumi. Oh my goodness. This guy is
Radiant's
so
middle
rigged.
tower is under attack.
Nadicus in.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Pavis placed on to the Nadicus. 8 stacks on this tower. Goes down very quickly.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
What is... Okay, Toasty's in. Call. That's what he was waiting for. Toasty BKB'd up, flacking everybody. Everybody's dying. Just kidding. It's the other team. Toasty is showering them with no damage, actually. No damage is being done. Zombies is here, though. He just says, I'm the real carry. Finishes him off.
Radiant's middle barracks are under
Once
attack.
again. Oh, buyback on Marcy. No ult, though. No BKB either. Mippitz gets a big call. Night Stalker very low. Needs to pop BKB and run. A full back after the two buy. Zombie Expert with a very bold TP makes it out in the darkness there. Toasty sticks around for too long. Surely this is the death of him. Satanic. Nice. He stands his ground. He's too powerful. 1v4. They can't kill him. They can't kill him. Oh, the bushwhack misses. Surely this is the end. There we go. He lived for a very long time. Yumi going in for more. He's got the Agza and the Blood Mist damaging everybody. ZQ dying to... Who knows what he's actually dying to, but he's dying. Zombies is going to find him on the back. One hit and I am die. Tybor goes. It's a chain feed back the other way. What is happening? Your gyrocopter's dead, guys. You don't need to fight him.
Radiant's top tower is
Top
under
lane
attack.
pushing in, so the Dire or the Radiant will have to address that. But boy, holy smokes. Gyro lived for so long. As soon as he gets his he just like in that first initial fight, he just didn't do any damage. The damage just, wasn't really there, but he's got the survivability aspect locked down. He's got his 3 defensive items. Now it's time to build damage. Get that data list done. And what else? Have they got any butterflies coming out? Any evasion break needed? No, it doesn't need to go MKB. Zombies Expert absolutely putting on a clinic with this that's a daytime kill on Shea Doctor. He didn't even use his ult. How'd that happen? He's freaking huge. 4,000 HP. What's he got coming out next? I thought he had oh, what happened there? Nadicus died? To Marcy and Bloodseeker? I'm missing everything. I'm trying to look at... I thought he had Conda done. Am I tripping? Where's his crow? I thought he was building the Conda. Maybe not. Besides that he needs Basher more than he needs Conda. Lead still 10k for the Dire, but as this game goes later, 10k means less and less. The game is basically even at this point. It just comes down to execution. Who jumps who.
Dire are scanning.
Tier 4 is coming out. Check what's up. Mindbreaker for Shea Doctor.
Dire
Ancient
are
Guardian
scanning.
for Night Stalker. I like that. Some more damage. Just more damage is good. See what Nadicus chooses. Statics cap. Yep, just tanking up. And this is really good because really you're just trying not to die in the call. Uh-oh, Mippitz. Uh-oh, Mippitz. Uh-oh, Mippitz. Uh-oh, they catch him. They catch him. They catch him. They catch him. Woo! I was about to say, if they don't catch him, like, what the heck? That's a huge catch. Very big catch. Straight into a free Roshan.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Roshan has fallen to the Dire. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower.
All right, here
is
comes the
fallen.
push. There is buyback on the
Dire's
axe,
middle tower is under attack.
though I'm sure he would like to hold it. The Radiant are not set up for this. They're electing instead to keep pushing. This push comes out very fast. The shard on the Viper is no joke. Roshan's banner too makes it a little more difficult to clear out some of these creeps. There's a lane. I think Radiant look to just shift over to mid. They still have no cares. This axe is a huge part of the enemy team fight. And I guess he's up now.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
There's no more outside objectives to take. Maybe just get in the lanes. Maybe get fake back, own the high ground. Maybe they step out. Here comes the smoke. Mippitz is looking to catch. Nadicus is on the front line. It's kind of a pretty scary catch. They know they're outside the base. It's daytime right now. Darkness is available. Dark Ascension. Alright, they have the creeps in. Catapults are in.
Radiant's middle barracks has fallen. Radiant's
Well,
structures
Toasty gets
are fortified.
forced in, but saved by just running away. They're going to keep poking with this Aegis. They have to kill him twice. Big call, but maybe a little anti-synergy with the Shea Doctor. Bushwhack. They wanted to pull him in.
Has fallen.
He'll take that, Rax. And I think you just, nothing's really been expended here. I think you just move to the last lane. Blink Dagger done on this Bloodseeker. He's looking towards a Butterfly. You need everything that you can get at this point, but I don't know if Butterfly really changes the status quo of this game. The DD does, though, that's for sure. This DD does. If you can find a fight with this DD. He really wants the Butterfly. The line is drawn from Toasty. I think that's Toasty. Could also be Shea Doctor. I think it's Toasty. Zombie's looking for a catch. If he can catch Mippitz and interrupt this this initiation onto his boy, that looks really good. Big call. Zombie is looking for the backline. The backline is caught. Toasty healing up Satanic. All the heals. All the heals. Potato trying his best, but glimmered up from Tybor is Nadicus. Zombie's expert completely disrupt the backline. Didn't get anybody, but that's all that he needed to do.
Radiant's top tower
Aegis still in the hand of Toasty, looking to clean this one up. At least clean up the megas.
are under attack.
BKB is still available for Bloodseeker. Used Rupture, but nothing yet. JB being an annoyance, making sure this axe does not get on his course. Bloodseeker pops his BKB, turns to fight, turns to turn around. Indecision is worse than death, that's what they say. He goes down, has buyback, he's gonna buy back. Gyrocopter under the tier 4s, getting bounced around by the cogs, manages to get out. Still has Aegis for another 38 seconds. Mippitz with a big call, Blade Mill up. He's gonna find him in the first life. He finds his first life. Mippitz to go down. Does he have buyback? He has buyback. Instantly buys back. Zyq catching on the back line. They caught Zombies Expert. Nadicus is in there. Huge. Is that like a death frost chain frost? No, it wasn't. Just the regular one. Nadicus back in, hunting for more. Sexpertease looking to close up this game. Onto the tier 4s. Bloodseeker dead without buyback. Mippitz very low. Needs to heal up. And maybe they have one final go, but with 2 cores dead, it's a very hard effort. They're just letting Toasty sit in the front. The TP onto the back line, and they catch the back line. They get J-Bay. This is the best that they could hope for. Zyq dying. BKB healing up. Mippitz is dying too fast. There's too much damage. Potatoes is back. They're gonna hold. They're gonna hold. Potatoes is gonna hold. Toasty is dying. Toasty is dead. Nadicus gets him. Oh, but it's game. That's GG. Should be GG. There we go. Well done to Sexpertease. After a shaky game 1 where they actually just got dumpstered, they're able to get the Bristle back and the Luna game 2. Very, very powerful performance game 2 to even up the series. And then a closer game 3, but in the end they managed to get it done. Potatoes really had low impact. You know, they kind of shafted him with this mid Marcy, which is just so garbage. I'm glad it lost because this mid Marcy just didn't do anything. You know, like what? I mean, it's into a Viper. Like what do you expect? All right, let's get a. Should we get a winners interview here? Winners interview. Any winners interviews? Let me see if Nadicus winners interview. Winners interview in Tuesday. All right, let's take a look at this game 3. Look at the scoreboard. Toasty did some carry and did some big lift in this game 3. 62k hero damage, 22k building damage. Another pretty good game. Yo.
Whoa. Where's Topi?
Topi didn't cast this one with me. It was just
All right, we'll get him to cast next week.
Yeah, when we win next week.
Yeah. We have to, because we'll be ahead now.
Who are you guys playing next week? Do you guys know yet?
Bizang.
Ooh, Bizang, hell yeah.
Isn't that like the best team?
Yes, I think they won.
I mean, we're the 8 seed, so we play the 1 seed, yeah.
But you guys won one, Bizang. You guys won one.
The only way to win.
No, we didn't play them.
Oh, you didn't play them?
Okay.
It's like with the only team in like the top 4 we didn't play.
We had the
no,
number
we
one
haven't
favorite.
played- is that Reedy's team?
The entire set.
It's Bizang, passive.
Oh, did we not
farmer.
play Reedy's team?
We haven't played Reedy.
Oh, we played Reedy's. No.
We did? Oh.
Maybe
Oh
we
no,
did.
I
don't
wasn't
know.
here. Or... No.
Oh, was that
I wasn't
the
here.
was that the one that?
No, we never
No,
played
I
Reedy.
guess
I
not.
don't remember playing Reedy.
Who was the series you stood in for?
It was Keshi.
Oh, Keshi,
Yeah,
right?
Keshi.
we never played Reedy.
Yeah,
'Cause
Keshi
his
and
team's #1.
Keshi 1v9'd us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
straight up. Literally 1v9.
But I mean, you guys
Oh, fortunately.
learn the power of the Luna, and
Oh, actually, I think they're still in game 3. The Beezing
Who?
team.
oh really?
Oh.
Oh, maybe I c-
Oh
maybe.
shit, they're in a game 3. Holy.
Oh, that means they
I
can
have
bleed.
of Cranberry.
Oh,
Yeah, they were.
I see Reedy still in the game, yeah. So
I see Penguin, yeah.
All right.
Oh, what? I don't really care about Reedy because they're on the other side of the bracket, but let's
Oh,
check
yeah.
out real quick this Beezing. Oh, sorry, I'm like completely hijacking your interview.
No,
but-
it's fine. I'm already in the game.
Oh yeah, is it close?
This is
24 to 25, less than 1K lead at 40 minutes. So I'd say so.
Oh,
They chose Domo-kun. This is
Stream here.
it's like Domo-kun is I know he's on fucking Twitch. You can.
I'm on Twitch.
Oh,
There-
he's on delay though.
I don't think it is because I had to nuke my
Oh,
computer.
you didn't put. Oh, okay.
And I tried to put a delay, but it was like bugged, and I just said fuck it and
You're
just.
admitting this in front of the admin.
Yeah,
Whoa.
I made sure that nobody in the game was in the chat, so I did my due diligence.
Yeah, you messaged me. You were like, get Toasty the fuck out.
Toasty was in the chat in the draft, so I made sure he
He's
got
saying
out.
he's 8K up on anyone else in the game, and they still are even net worth.
This is actually insane. This is
Yeah.
just Beezing versus everyone else.
I mean, if we play them, it kind of is what it is.
Yeah, I just
Yo,
pick
we just
just.
picked
Although
just
usually
pick
Passive
Doom.
Armor has better games.
Wait, I
Mars
don't
is
wanna
kind of a
say
weird
our
thing.
strats on stream. I'm not gonna say our strats on stream, but I think we got a plan.
Oh, pass
Bikarina!
forward. Yeah, but they got the BKBs off.
That's the BKB off.
Okay, where's
But the same
Thing,
thing's healing.
Nobody's dying.
Same thing healed for 3,000.
Oh, but now they're gonna start dying. Domo-kun. Oh, maybe not to die.
He has Aegis. It's
He has
okay.
Aegis though. They're using. Ooh.
He's
5x
very
for
dead
this.
right now. I don't think he can survive.
No, he's dead. The
That's
passive
big,
farmer
that's
jump
big.
was so big until they all got BKBs before the spear came.
Dude, the Domo-kun, I think he literally healed 3,000 HP in that fight. He literally sat
That was
there
kinda
with no one,
crazy.
tanked so much damage. That was actually insane.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. This is a scary
That was a
game.
throw.
You guys
That
know
was a
about
star
this lock
game.
guy, by the way?
The what time?
He doesn't play RD2L that often, or he usually plays other divisions. But
Oh, Lock?
Yeah,
SF.
yeah, he has a very high amount of Dota games and very high activity,
Hmm.
and like is reasonably high ranked.
Oh, this
Okay, I thought you
team's
liked to
getting
see in your-
shitted on.
Yeah, I mean, if you can play the meta heroes, this SF might be the strongest P1. I mean, it's
This
it's
guy will
definitely
always
S
play the
tier.
meta heroes
Yeah.
because he plays so much fucking Dota.
Yeah.
It was very funny. SF was completely untouched in our series.
Yeah,
Maybe
I
considering
was
picking it game 3.
I was
We were
calling.
thinking about. I wonder if they were.
I was calling for both teams to pick the SF as their last pick.
I don't think Yumi's an SF player,
Yeah.
We wanted
and
to, but
I don't think he
I
plays
would-
enough Dota to like add it to the repertoire.
The
Yeah,
hero
definitely like a sweaty grinder hero.
the hero just ends games if you get a couple kills with the like Feast of Souls or whatever.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Or
doesn't
not
have his stats
or
right
whatever.
Now, though.
Yeah. You get the stacks
Does
up
he
of
have-
lasting presence or whatever, and then you win one fight, and then their whole base
Yeah,
dies.
that one idiot like pause 5, feeds, and resets your stack.
Yeah.
And it like actually loses you the game.
Yeah.
When normally it's like whatever.
Yeah. Well, it's still an edge for Beezing. He gets to hold his buyback, and he's got Daedalus here soon. No Conda.
What sucks though is like both these teams kind of have a similar archetype in how they're built. They're like very much about their pause 1, and those are like the teams we've done worst against.
Yeah,
very true.
but Beezing and what is it? Passive Farmer are like best buds. They play like a lot of games together. So.
Yeah, and Locke and Domo-kun are both.
Oh, okay.
friends,
Gotcha.
So it's actually they're both a 1-2 friend stack
Yeah.
plus 3 other guys.
Yo, SF
Pisces the only 3-time champion in Tuesday as well.
Sheesh.
Wait, JB, how many wins you? I thought you had 3 wins. How many wins do you got?
No, I only have 2.
Only
Oh,
2.
Wow, terrible. Wow.
A lot of people have 2.
Dire are scanning.
I mean, there's been
You know what's
33
funny?
seasons.
Wow, not of Tuesday.
Not a Tuesday, yeah.
Tuesday started
The
with
only-
19.
Oh, they're gonna catch him.
The defensive Marzo.
Yes.
Oh, he catches Pisces, but the ults.
He lives.
Pisces
Pisces
is not
lives.
even gonna die. Oh, Tempest doesn't get anyone with that ult though.
Did no one
I think
die?
they see
Yeah.
everything. I figured out how you see everything.
Everybody computer lags.
Damn.
Well, that was anticlimactic. They got to deal with their waves though, which means Roche is where is Roche? Am I tripping?
Be bottom, right?
Yeah, I don't see him though. I don't
Can you see him if no one's in the pit?
I
It
usually.
says he's up.
Oh, okay. Maybe you don't see him. I guess you don't see him. I'm tripping.
That's weird. Yeah, I see what you mean.
The farthest I've
All
got.
right,
RD2L,
let me ask you a quick question. Play
Yeah.
a little non-action. I mean, you maybe had time to read it, but offhand, do you know what the Elder Titan innate does?
No, but I know he briefcased the shit out of you guys.
Oh, he sure did. But we were like clicking on it, and like at the start of the game, we were like, I had no idea that's what it did.
What does
Right,
it do?
so-
Enlighten me. I don't think I ever clicked on it.
When you glyph, your creeps and towers do double damage.
Oh, interesting.
Like,
or
it's,
when
like,
they're
so
bannered.
weird
When they're
to think.
bannered also.
Or when they're battered, yeah.
Oh, they got the
Shit! Oh no, look, no.
Pisces-
Pisces breaks
Pisces-
into the ult. That
yeah.
was kind of crazy. It's a huge,
by,
huge
by.
Mars ult potentially. Oh, he waited so long.
They got the Phoenix.
Oh,
Penguin
Phoenix
instead.
doesn't get ult off. They're just gonna leave the Tusk. Is that Blake?
Buyback?
They got the finish up the set of racks.
No,
though.
no
That's what-
buyback.
That's what
They
they
got
wanted.
yeah. I guess that's true. It's pretty low though, wasn't it? What was it? Just the
It's-
melee left?
Yeah, it's just the melee. So, not really what they were looking for, but
I mean, all the cores don't really mind pushing supers. I don't think it makes that big of a difference.
so what does Bizane get? Just an Ags now?
God, he has no boots at his 6 slotted. I mean,
Yeah, it's like Ags or Moonshard.
I think Zag's that good. I think Moonshard's. It's not even
I mean,
4,000 gold for like 60 tax speed.
Oh wait, I mean his shard isn't his shard pretty good? I thought the
yeah,
shard was like pretty
yeah,
good.
the shard's good. You can pick up the
poison
shard.
damage and rotate faster.
You can buy it with having buyback.
Oh, he has 2 stacks. Gotta be careful. They're not with him.
Oh, they
This
whipped
is a
the
little
arena.
insane. They can ult on the SF.
Cookie is nuts.
Oh, they got canceled.
Yo, Dawn, are you gonna ult in or what?
He was waiting. He was waiting for them to get.
You wanted more to come.
Yeah, but now SF has 0
Hey,
damage.
I don't like this.
SF has no damage.
Cookies is. Oh my goodness.
You can ult. He'll have damage. He has damage now. He has damage now. But Tempest is almost dead.
Pisces-
Domokun's almost dead.
Cookie
Oh my
dead.
god! From the trees! Oh, Pisces! To buy back Luna, buy back Razor, buy back three core buybacks. You gotta if you get out. This is so good.
Oh, he's fine. He's so out.
Oh,
Is he? Is he though? Oh,
And the stun. I
Pisces
think
is
he's
too
fine.
good.
Oh, it's so huge.
No, they're
So
chasing.
huge.
They're chasing. They're chasing.
Oh wait. Do they know? Do they know he's? Oh, he's so. Dude, this fucking Razor's so fucking fast.
Oh, he's gonna get zucked. Oh, the satanic!
Oh, I think. No way. I think.
He has buy though. He has buy.
Dawn is just dying too. I know, but Dawn didn't need to die there, and Dawn doesn't have buy.
Yeah.
Donna's buying 30 seconds of buy.
Does she have the money? She does have the money. Okay.
Real nail biter here.
These things already bought. Thinking about megas, but the insta buyback is gonna change his
I
thoughts.
think they can megas. I think they can do mega. Or they maybe can. It's
Thinking
30
about
seconds no bomb.
They might think there's no buyback Dawn 'cause she didn't use it right away. They might not realize she'll have it very shortly. It's still a 4 and 5 though. No Sand King. Sand King's a big part of their team fight here.
Yeah, he's huge. Oh, Sand King is buying 10 seconds too. Sand King's gonna be up in 10 seconds as well.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Nice,
This is actually.
nice.
This is Megas, but not the game. This is not the game.
Dyer's bottom barracks
This
They
could
use 3 core buybacks. If you kill like even 2 cores, the game's over and Dire wins, right?
Especially if they dive. Are they gonna get cocky and dive here for the setup here?
Here it comes.
Yeah.
Now they're like, oh shit, they had buybacks.
thrown.
SF's just losing all his damage. The Sand King ult is only catching a support. The cores are getting back. They're probably gonna get this Tusk. Oh, he has Blink now? Yeah, no.
He has buy.
Last time
though.
I checked, he did this.
Tusk is buy.
Oh.
Exposed throne. That could have been really dangerous.
No, you needed a core kill. Oh, man, they need a core kill there.
Yeah.
Now it's now I think
Luna
Dire
is
eventually wins, or Radiant eventually wins now. I think
You just
they
go
have to like not fuck up in the next 5 minutes and they win.
You go get Aegis. You stick an Aegis on Bizeng, and then he has 2 lives.
Bizeng just walks up and presses BKB, kills everyone. It's pretty easy. Although I mean, SF
It's
does
so annoying
melt
to
him.
keep this out though.
SF does 1500 damage crit.
Instant Roche
What do you
respawn.
think?
They're so lucky.
Do you YOLO? Oh, this is wow, Radiant. Radiant's gonna get away with it, I think.
Oh, Bizeng's got a rapier. He's got a rapier. The rapier Aegis timing.
Yeah, he knows if he dies, the game's over.
He can also take the Ags, consume the Ags, and just stick it
Is
on.
it better on like Tusk, maybe? Oh, Razor. takes it.
Razor Ags. I like that.
Pretty alright. Is it though? Like, if you're hitting the buildings, the game's already over, isn't it?
Not necessarily. I mean,
hits
it like
2 targets,
yeah, it hits 2 targets. It
Yeah, I mean that's true.
doubles
That's
the
true.
damage.
Oh, I just feel like his job is to link the SF and not die.
Who else are you giving it to?
The Luna, you give it to Luna and have castable
I mean,
Eclipse.
I would-
Luna's fine. I still think
I think
Tusk
like
is good.
Oh, this is how you
Felix?
do it. This is how you start. If you can kill. Oh, he gets the egg
Oh,
off.
no, he gets it off. He's still gonna die, but it's gonna die. No. They do get it.
Oh,
Just in
Bizeng
time.
is dying.
No buyback.
Bizeng died. I mean, he has
He's got
Aegis,
Aegis.
but
Aegis. No, he ulted too soon. Vlog, what are you doing?
oh, that's game.
Bizeng's able to blink out. That's yep. All right, we'll see Bizeng next week.
Gege. Domokun
Wow.
is trying his hardest.
He got the Mars.
Bizeng's gonna be so happy. He really did not want to face the Mippitz team.
Radiant
Why?
victory.
I don't know. You
He
guys are
thinks that team's really good.
you guys are the scarier
Yeah,
team.
but we kind of.
Oh, because he like he just really hates laning against like off laners that are like at his skill level.
Fair.
I guess that's
Demeaning.
fair.
Wow. Jeez.
Roasted.
But I think a lot
Or
of it
four.
is
It's like
Zombies catching strays. Holy smokes.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, lane and success is.
I'm talking about MMO. Well, yeah, I'm saying he generally does poorly against Mips, who's like roughly his MMR, and he does poorly against like 6 or 7k pos 4s that just like bully the shit out of his low MMR pos 5.
Mips has probably the best off lane duo.
And like, yeah, exactly. It's not
Didn't-
just Nips. It's he has a
didn't
fucking immortal
do
support.
anything.
It's the fucking other guy too. Yeah.
Wait,
guys
what?
didn't- you
That
guys
was an
got-
immortal pause 4?
Shaydoc? It's Shaydoc. You know
Well,
Shaydoc.
well, Shea Doctor's a turbo only player for the last like 4 years. So
So Shay Doctor, I would say, like probably isn't like totally up on the meta and isn't like mechanically as good as you. He's actually probably the same mechanically as he was like 7 or 8 years ago. It's just that everyone else has gotten better and he stayed the same.
Yeah.
But his mind is still. I think he's a great shot caller. I think he's a great communicator, and he understands Dota well. But yeah, other immortal supports are probably mechanically better.
I don't think you guys lost your lanes very hard though. To that,
We lost.
It's only game
the first
1.
lane really badly, but lane 2 we absolutely shit on them, and that's
Yeah.
weird to me.
yeah.
What was the matchup game too?
Lich versus Rubik
Yeah.
and
I
Primal.
mean, Rubik is not that strong of a laner.
Game 1, you
It's
guys.
something I can combo.
Game 1,
Yeah,
you guys
that's good.
drafted shit lanes and then lost all your lanes and lost the game.
I mean, you're not wrong.
And then game 2 and 3, you guys figured it out a little bit more.
That's our strat.
Yeah, you gotta lose game 1. You gotta sandbag a little bit.
Get game 1 out of the way, you know.
Yeah, honestly, we shouldn't even play game 1 next week. Just GG out. go game 2.
That's what I was saying after game 2. I was like, all right. They got the bristleback. Now you guys just go game 3 right now and just ban the bristleback and just start playing game 3 and I thought you guys were gonna first pick bristleback game 3, to be honest.
Well, we had first pick and they're gonna 9-pick Viper, and then we just lose the game.
You think so?
Yeah. Hoodwink counters, bristleback. Well, actually.
So does Primal, but
I mean, so does Axe, right?
I mean,
we have anti.
like
answers, yeah.
Falcons,
I mean,
the pro scene, they're first picking Bristle and
yeah, Primal's not too bad because you have BKB. You can just press BKB when he presses Uproar and you're fine.
I think you just ban fucking Viper. I think you could do.
I mean, the other thing we were talking about in game 2 is Primal, who is their best player, went Ag's first item, and it feels like there's a lot more useful things you can get with 4,200 gold that like would scare everyone but the bristleback and like make it harder for everyone else to play.
I thought he was gonna go Shiva's first, then Ags, but he went Ags, then Shiva's.
Yeah, so I thought there were like fights early where he just had the Ags, where it's like, is it really doing that much right now?
Yeah, like BKB Shiva's I think is scarier early.
Especially BKB. I feel like we kept like catching him and then getting a BKB and he'd just die. It was, I don't know, it felt bad.
Because in game 1 we let him do whatever he wants because we were so behind. He thought he could just sit by himself in the off lane, push tier 2s, and nothing would happen. Yeah, we lost game 1 on purpose.
They got cocky. They got a little overconfident.
Yeah, like I gave up first blood to this Clockwork in game 1, and then he played Clock 2 straight games afterwards, and like had terrible games both times.
Zyq got so much done game 1. He won both of the side lanes with his rotations.
Well, Zyq like Giga owned game 1, and then just like did nothing game 2 and 3.
Yeah, I feel like you played Clockwork all games. That's like, there's no way that's fun. There's no way.
Oh. This fucking Reedy game is terrible. Holy.
Is Reedy still playing?
Reedy didn't win yet.
Or not Reedy. Whose team is this? Reedy's team?
Is this the Giggles game? I'm watching the Giggles game.
Oh, they just lost. They just lost. Droid's team. Droid's.
They lost to Droids. Oh
no.
no.
Wait, was this
lost to Reedy. Droid's lost to Reedy. Yeah, not.
Was this the N-word stuff? There was some drama going.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Yo, what?
I don't think it was. I think it was the R word, but I'm not sure.
Oh, okay. I heard some disrespectful word was used at some point.
What did you say at the end?
Fat Sloth the Drow, very powerful. Are they turning it up for RD2L or playoffs?
Hey, who's their offlaner? Is this a stand-in? Who's this guy?
For which team?
Pluto.
For Giggles, who's Pluto? Or not Giggle, for Fat Sloth, I mean.
Oh, Rain. Rain?
Oh, this is Rain. Oh, this is Rain. Oh.
Oh God.
I've heard some unpleasant things, but I won't say anything else.
I think it's a different Rain because the other
Rain
Rain is banned, isn't he?
Yeah.
Okay.
Very common name, like Tempest. There's like 8 Tempests, you know.
There are a lot of Tempests, true. Keshi and the Medusa. I think she played this against us and fucking owned us, so.
I think Keshi is Keshi a dude?
I have no idea.
Yeah, it's a dude.
Yeah.
Radiant's bottom tower.
I wonder if we would have won against Keshi if I.
Oh, they caught Fat Sloth.
Oh, he dunked the
We need you.
Holy giggles! Giggles!
Giggles is actually
Giggles is a god.
Oh my god! Playoff Giggles.
Are there still games going on?
Yeah.
No, I was just yelling playoff Giggles for no reason.
I don't know.
Drodes, I'm not gonna lie, the bad blood between you and Reedy is thick.
Look, I don't care. He's just a fucking retard. Like, if you want to play by the rules,
Yo!
you guys all
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no, but good game though. Good game today. Hey, you played pretty well. Put up a good fight. That game 2 was scary.
No, I mean, it's not like they fucking picked Pudge for some fucking reason. Fucking Howler wanted to play Pudge. controversial as fucking
Really?
thing. It's like, oh, I thought this was your Pudge. It's like, dude, I do not want to play Pudge.
Howler is an animal.
Oh my
Yikes.
god. Dude,
Bro,
Howler
it's
lost
been
my
9
leg.
weeks with Howler. Come on, you figured it out by now.
The captain's allowed to like pick the heroes that they want their supports
Yeah,
to
the
play,
captain's
you
allowed
know.
to
Controversial was
Yeah.
drafting.
Which was controversial
Of-
like 2 seasons
yeah.
ago when Arcties abandoned the team because they picked him not Techie's mid or something like that. That was awesome.
Yeah, he has a reputation for if you put him on support, he'll just grief.
He just quits.
Yeah.
No, that
Also, what
was
did Greedy
he
say?
was core. He just wanted core tech. He wanted pause one techies.
You want to play the mid Techie?
The
mid
was
I
it the
forget.
Nico guy on Droid's team that played techies?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
right.
I mean,
No,
yeah,
but-
Nico's
but I
techies is
honestly-
really good.
But that's Nico techies,
Yeah.
not Arcties techies.
Yeah, it's true.
Alright, we got
Oh,
Giggles,
wait.
Giggles, Giggles!
To make a huge
Does
play.
he know? Does he know they're in here?
Yeah, for sure he knows they're in there. I mean, he probably can't see them, but he knows they're in there.
I'm gonna
What's the
stream
timing? Giggles, can you get it?
What
Can
game
you
are you
get it, Giggles?
watching?
Come on.
No,
The
he's waiting too
Giggles
long.
Fat Sloth game.
That was your chance,
I can't
Giggles.
find it.
Stream
Wait,
it.
no, I'm friends with Giggles.
His name is Licked Bach right now, with a picture of like
I
a
see him.
clown or something.
I see him.
It's an anime character.
It's an anime thing.
Yep, I'm watching game now.
It's a niche anime though, I think, because I've never heard of it.
Are you watching live or 2-minute delay?
I'm delayed in the client.
Yeah, the Dota
Just
client
that.
is delayed.
Yeah, I'm
Dota.
watching through the okay.
TV
Dota
thing.
client, too.
But D2 also, like, I'm not the only one that was upset about this. Well, literally everyone on my team said it.
Oh yeah, no, we gave Rourke some shit about that. It's like, why are you doing that?
Like, it should 100%, because Reedy 100% followed the rules to a T against me.
Yeah, you
That's
got
why I'm being so anal about this.
you got any
Yeah, I remember.
You
you-
can't just pick and choose who the fuck decides to follow the rules and who doesn't.
any info on Mini there, JP?
Well, we got a long time to see what's gonna happen, but I would say right now, if it were up to me, what I'm leaning towards is the Big Al Memorial, where every week we do like kind of like the fake Battle Cup thing in a different format. Because there's like apparently there's a lot of different formats people want to play. So like one
Alright.
week we could do AD, or one week we could do something
I'm
else.
very down for that.
The-
That sounds fun.
The reason because it seems like the other divisions are doing like, you know, like full drafted team and then play for 3 weeks or 4 weeks kind of minis.
So like
so
a,
if you guys want
like
to
a-
do that,
like
you
a-
can sign up for one of their minis.
like a tiny rather, where the tiny is just like the Battle Cup thing.
Yeah, so basically what Big Al did was we drafted like an hour before, and then you would do like best of ones in groups of like 8 teams, like a Battle Cup.
Nice.
So at the end, someone would win, and maybe we could give them an icon, and whoever had the most icons at the end, we could be like, ah, you're cool.
Dire's top tower
I think that's the game.
Yeah, the Drow was very out of position there. I don't know what Drow was doing up there, but that kind of sealed the
I
deal.
just hit 59-10. Yeah, but that was a ugly fight for Radiant.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
Goes
they got
X.
Save Your Friend syndrome on the Knicks. They saw Knicks getting gone and they were like, alright, we gotta go help them. I have been there.
They have creeps. They have creeps.
Fucking stream their screen.
I'm literally streaming on Twitch.
Oh.
Guza doesn't have any health.
I mean,
though.
there's not
Guza-
much to say at this point. Although
oh,
Gigo's
wait.
gonna die.
Guza can die. Guza can die. She has no mana. She can die.
She has double rapier.
Yeah, wait, yeah,
She's
she's
a- she's
Double
a-
Rapier Deuce actually can die, but they only have 2 people alive.
Underlord two shots her, I think.
Oh, she's not even trying. Oh, he walked up. Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna hook shot though.
Fuck. Yeah.
Big A.
Rip. Is that game 3?
Yeah, I had to have been.
I would assume anything at this
I
point's
should
game
hope-
3.
Yeah, I should hope it's game 3, but you never know.
It was an hour long. Yo, Giggles
Yeah.
goes ham. Holy, the Giggles triple
Giggles
dunk.
won.
What the hell?
Dude, does Giggle, do me and Giggle,
Dang.
do me and Giggles really just have just the same hero pool in the different lanes?
He plays Axe, Pudge. What else does he play?
Slardar,
I mean,
Spearbreaker,
Spearbreaker. The
Yeah.
Spearbreaker is classic.
Dawnbreaker.
The Spearbreaker is classic, but I think that's more Beezang putting it on him than Gigo's actually wanting to play it.
You think it's forced upon him?
Yeah.
Okay, so we got roughly half the same hero pool. Okay.
Giggles plays all the strength.
Yeah,
off
I mean,
lanes.
definitely. Let me say this: Giggles is not about to bust out the off-lane Aya. So you got that one over
Dude,
at
I
him.
gotta see it. Like Giggles, if you're watching this, you gotta bust out the offline IO at some point. Just saying.
Wait, sorry.
All right,
Look at
real
the
quick, I
lane.
promise to do
Wait,
this.
Look at the net worth in lane. What happened?
Wait,
Holy
which?
shit, look at Giggles.
this guy?
Giggles 10-minute net worth. Oh my god.
Who's?
What happened?
You got destroyed. I mean,
That's a lot of
first
losses
He got
round,
there.
it's tough.
destroyed.
Against
Against the he got destroyed by the Deuce. So holy shit.
I guess
I
it's.
don't know who.
Or was that the Drow? Yeah.
No,
No,
by
by the
Drow.
Drow.
Clock Drow. I guess it's a hard lane.
Drow has got a
Oh.
really
I mean, that's what is it?
Drow shits
Drow
on
is like a
Axe.
classic lane counter against Axe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Was it Drow Ninx?
You
Yeah,
just-
that's Ninx.
You
go
just you
clip
just
the
chip
lane.
him with
Not-
frost arrows. There's nothing you can do.
Yeah, literally not. Oh, actually, get harpoon.
He's ahead of the under. I mean, he's ahead of the Underlord by a lot.
Yeah, that's fair. He's Axe. He can farm.
That's
Yeah.
the
Yeah, he
gig-
came back into that.
That's
really
the
hard.
Giggles diff right there.
Yeah, actually, lose lane. Don't get tilted. That's the Giggles diff.
Yeah.
It's actually
Actually,
insane.
right.
He's 100 net worth above his Lich at minute 10. As Axe. That's it's actually really hard to do.
I think you just go jungle.
Yeah, I feel like
Surely you can. Yeah, I guess he had a Shadow Demon, like one of the best stackers in the game. Surely that guy can just stack for him, right?
That's probably what happened.
Well, how many stacks did he make this game on Shadow Demon?
Well, we didn't watch the
There
whole
way
game.
to
so-
Let's see. Yeah, I can check.
14. 14. Yeah, he made 14 stacks.
a lot.
This game. So,
But based on the
yeah,
net
maybe
worth,
that's
he didn't
the
take
downfall.
any before minute 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you really
Yeah.
need level 3 and spin in order to take stacks.
Yeah, that's the thing. If like you can't even get to that level.
Yeah, maybe he just didn't get.
I mean,
level
you
5
can
for
well to
long.
take ancients, but like he could